right? But certainly, weekend COVID lockdown is a very big difference between that and like right after a long weekend, not COVID lockdown. Like it was a little. The game was in fact rigged from the start. Wait. There you go. Grab this. Bit down there. Kill this guy. Classic stuff, man from the past. Get him out of here. Go over here. Grab this. Actually live on YouTube too. Amazing. Put this there. And do. There we go. Bump, up. And then we do that. Nice. All right. Cool. Beep. There we go. It's Christmas Ogre season. It's Christmas Ogre CM season. Hello, Brick fan. You're hello, friend. I climbed the fir tree, but it was actually a cedar. So true, bestie. Trading booster giveaway. Is this because they were like, hey, sorry about the whole thing where we asked everyone to do like 17 runs a day for 42 hours? Is that why we got another 1,500 carats? I'm starting to think that pull plan is looking like it's gonna happen, man. We've gotten. I was at 88k like last week, and now I'm at almost 100. And like, fuck 12k a month, bro. We're getting 12k in a week. I'm pretty sure I can pull on Jungle Pocket if we're gonna be doing shit like that. Happy birthday! Pat. You're a little late, but like you did do it on the day of as well, which was very, I did like that. Gaming, hello Kelly. So we got this shit, right? They just were like, fuck it, you did it? Yeah, that's really funny. I mean, again, a good thing, right? This is still 500 billion fans. Okay, like by the way, this is still. Hold. What is this shit? This is still like fucking 40x the population of the Earth right now, right? Something like that. Yo, Nube, you're the Sandalphon player, right? I remember you. I think you're right. We are just getting started with some haunts right here. So hello. Help me, Mr. Brick. I was literally just pondering how the hell I'm supposed to go about doing parent runs and mans. It's a little bit of a. I mean, it's a parent run, but obviously like one of the big things that is even better. Because everyone is an Uma fan? Yeah, bro, I guess so. Everyone's an Uma stan. One of the things that is a little annoying is you have to be very aware to bring... Well, not annoying, but it's like something to keep track of. On the Sandy player just got done wrapping up stream. Perfect timing, man. Hello. You have to be very aware of the routes that both the parents did, right? Like, if you have two... Because Affinity... For every race that you won, like say you're doing your parent run. You are running, I'm gonna do Agnes Tachyon, right? Agnes jacking it because she's a really good parent for Christmas Ogre in CM12. So, you get extra affinity, right? Like if you're gonna use that Tachyon as a parent, anyone you'll use her as a parent for will get a bonus to their affinity with the Tachyon, which in turn like increases the odds that her sparks actually pop. Based on how many races that she won, that both of the grandparents also won. Well, not both. I think if it's shared with just one of them, then it's a +1. If it's shared with both of them, it's a +2. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be both to get the bonus. I don't think. So one important thing is you want to make sure, as much as you can, that the two grandparents ran the same route. And since routes are like actually meaningful in Mant, in the sense of like, are you going for the Triple Crown epithets, and you're running like the Satsuki show and the Kika show and Jesus Christ, the Japanese Derby, right? And maybe you're doing like are you doing the Mile epithet? Are you going like for, you know, fucking Hanshin JF and Queen Elizabeth Cup and like Oka show and Tulip show, or no, not Tulip show. It's the Oka show and the Japanese Oaks and stuff like that, right? Are you doing that instead? So it is actually pretty important to know what the two grandparents did and then try and keep it the same, right? No idea it was that in depth. Oh, it is. It's more in depth than that too. This is kind of a just very brief overview. This is nice. I mean, hey, we'll get a guaranteed SSR This is support cards, right? They say 3-star otherwise. Yeah, so a 2-star horse ticket and an SSR guy ticket. Only G1 wins at Affinity. I believe it gets changed to that later wave. Has it been changed to that already? My understanding is that it gets changed to that later. I might be wrong, but that's how it works on the Japanese version right now. I don't believe that's how it works on global right now. I could be wrong. I know it gets changed to that eventually. I'm not sure if like that happened in the Aoharu patch. I don't think it did. Not yet. Yeah. So what it is right now is +1 affinity for every shared race. Eventually it becomes +3 affinity for every shared G1, I believe. Like Grand Live? Okay, yeah. So you're not like that is how it works on the Japanese version right now. It will be how it works, and I'm sure like on the title, like, every version besides global has gotten there at this point. So, but I don't think it's quite how it works on global right now. I do think this will retroactively apply. I think like once they make this update, I do think it will retroactively apply. But for now, at least, you know, I mean, you're running almost all your G1s in Mant anyway, right? But like, so this Tachyon, for example, her 2 parents is this Maya is mine, and the Saiyan Sky is someone that I'm borrowing. So it is pretty important. It's retroactive, yeah. It is pretty important to know what races this Saiyan actually ran, right? This Maya, I can look. It's nice and easy, right? She's this one, right? So you can go look here. Well, I say nice and easy. You still have to she ran off like an agenda that I made, right? So it's fine. I can just use the same one. But you have to double check and make sure that like the other parent that you're bringing, if it's not one of yours, if it's like a borrow, or even if it is, but it's just harder to find out. You have to actually know what races they ran. And there is no amazing quality of life way to do this, as far as I'm aware. Like what I did yesterday, I think it is this Saiyan right here. You can check right there and go in here, and you can check their career info the same way you can check yours. And you do just kind of have to look at all of these. It depends on how in-depth you want to do it, right? But you do just kind of have to look at it. Like I think I made a notepad for it somewhere. Yeah, like I literally just wrote down every race that this Saiyan raced, and then made an agenda out of it, and then added in anything that my Maya did. It doesn't have to be 100% overlap, but it's just good to know what your options are, right? Like obviously the more overlap you get, the higher affinity. And affinity, I believe, does just linearly scale the odds of a spark popping, right? It would be really nice. I think it would be really nice if you could look at a career info for a horse and then just like turn that into an agenda. I think that would be an amazing piece of quality of life. Now, probably it's never going to matter as much as it does right now, ever again, right? Hi, insert Brick's Uma name. Brick, give me your Uma Sona name. I don't think I have an Uma Sona name. I'm a trainer, man. I'm a trainer. I'm not Uma. But yeah, like, it's never going to matter as much as it does right now. I missed the reaction to 80 thanks to ads. Well, I mean, listen. I'll do it again, man. Thank you very much for the 80 streak, Kelly. Much appreciated. God, that 88. I mean, it's like every time. So it was 79 before. Those 78. Like every time, just like that is a really fucking big number, man. It's a really fucking big number. So I do appreciate the fact 80 streams in a row. That's like 4 months. No, probably more, right? I stream 5 to 6 times a week. So it's not like it's probably about 4 months. 4 months you haven't fucking missed a single one. Goddamn. Much appreciated. But yeah, so it's never going to matter as much as it does right now in Mant, because motherfuckers are racing 36, at least it's not even that high, right? 37, 38, 39, 40 times per career. So it is the most annoying that it will ever be right now. But yeah, like it is important to make sure that, you know, like this one ran the Nagata Junior Stakes, and then whatever, Sapporos, the Saudi Arabia Royal Cup, they engaged in sports watching, all of this. You have to make sure that you ran a similar path, right? Because the reason being that, say, on Brick Scream, when you're looking for groundwork sparks, you're gonna find a lot of Saiyan Skies, as you might imagine. The reason being that the way Affinity works, I believe, right now, again, every shared race that you win, that the grandparent also won, is +1. Right, and I think like every shared race between, like, if you have to want both grandparents, it's +2, right? Hey, I might look at this. I can get rid of, this is one that we were looking at earlier. I can get rid of this now because it's fine, man. Because we hopefully are good on the other apartment. So if it's like you know, say we have two like it's linear basically. Like if the total affinity that with you and the parent is 50, if the chance of inheriting the spark normally was 5%, now it's 5 times 1.5. You know what I mean? If it goes to 80%, then it's 5 times 1.8. Right? And yeah, like that's still, like obviously it's still a small number, but when something like hitting your medium S or hitting your, you know, your groundwork inspiration or hitting whatever it is, like maybe multiple of them, you know, even small, like going from a small number to a slightly bigger small number is still really, really, really fucking nice, right? So affinity is good, and it's also like there is no, like it doesn't really, it makes it's setup work that is required from you, right? But I believe it is linear like this straight up. Like if you had 100 affinity with the parent or something, it would just double. But I believe it is linear. Like, and all it requires is a little bit of extra setup work before you get started. After that, you kind of just run the parent run normally, right? So like right now, Agonas Tachyon. So we're gonna do this. This is the setup I've been doing so far. The affinity already is pretty high. Probably reason being that both of these are Mant parents. Both of the grandparents for this Maya are not Mant. So the actually, are you? You might be. I can't. No, I don't think so. There's no way. I think you're an Alharu. Yeah, I think you're an Alharu. But yeah, so these aren't. But these guys probably share a lot of affinity together baseline, right? Individual affinity matters too, it seems. Yes. So what I'm talking about is, imagine you're using this Tachyon as a parent. The odds that you inherit, like say I use this Tachyon, the result of this run, I use her as a parent for a Christmas Ogre. It's the affinity with her is going to come down to the like baseline affinity that she shares with Ogre, which I don't think is great, but it tends to be a smaller factor anyway. Like it ranges from like 1 to like 30. And then you add up all of the like shared races, and I think epithets, some epithets can also do it as well. I don't know if that's also the JP version. But like some epithets, like I think like if she has the triple crown and she has triple crown and she has the triple crown, I think that's also a bonus, but that might be a later update that I'm confusing. But yeah, so all of this, Kitasan has 37 base affinity with Saiyan Sky. That is great. It's really good. Barcarolle has been my legacies a lot recently. It's good. It's a good, very good thing to have in your grandparent lineage for sure. But yeah, so basically that all will crunch down into one number of affinity that Ogre has with this Tachyon, and that is going to directly multiply the odds that this Tachyon sparks get inherited by the Ogre, right? Is how it works. So yeah, but it is on an individual parent level. Like if I have really high affinity with this Saiyan Sky and I don't have very low affinity with this Maya, then I believe it is like, it's not like, oh, they don't share it, you know? The odds that this Saiyan's sparks are gonna pop are way higher than the odds that this Maya's sparks are gonna pop. But again, we don't really care too much right now. This is more so than using them all to create one parent of this Tachyon. So there's not a second parent that we're talking about in this example, if you can imagine that. We're moving one step forward down the lineage tree. We jacking it today? We are jacking it today. Because I am part of the problem. Obviously, you know, I would love if Christmas Ogre was not quite so meta-dominant, but she is. So, and I've run Ogre in every CM so far, so I'm not going to stop now just because she's a little broken. A lot broken, maybe. So we're building a Tachyon parent, because Tachyon is very good for Ogre. I don't think my standards for this, I haven't done too many runs. I don't think my standards for this are crazy high. The main reason I want to do this is U equals MA squared. Christmas in April, what the hell? Yeah. The main, obviously we want U equals MA squared. It's a very good activator, fourth recovery for Ogre on this track, and a lot of these kind of tracks. We go into bracket with top tiers. Man. And then also, I would like a medium spark. Like, you know, like I would love for like a 3-star, obviously, but like even like one, like if you give me at some point, if you give me like a 1-star medium spark and the rest of it's really good, sure. Ideally, a power spark on the blue. Though that is probably the least important thing. Like, I'll take anything if the rest of it's good. And then a groundwork white, because that is the only... you do parent runs in Mant or somewhere else, Mant. There is an argument of like, oh, well, I want to grab Ignited Spirit Power or something like that from somewhere else. It's a good... Like, it's a good skill, obviously, but maybe you want to, like... That might be a thing where you make a... Alharu Grand... That's like how... sweaty do you want to get, right? You can like make an Alharu grandparent that has that and then have them give it to your Mant parent for the parent run off an inspiration, because at the end of the day, I mean, the problem is you're losing out on so much affinity by not running Mant generally, just because you can race so much more because of all the energy items and stuff. But yeah, I run URA personally. URA will be the easiest. They'll take the least amount of time. But the stat lines that you hit in Mant also matter. The fact that you can get multiple stats, sometimes all three, though not in this case because I'm running two really, one really not great power card in the Smart Falcon Power. But sometimes you can get all three of your stats above 1100, even in a Parent run, right? And the odds of that, it doubles the odds of getting 3-star sparks and increases the odds of getting 2-star sparks for everything, right? And yes, SS and above grade parents also increase the stars on your white sparks. So that alongside the fact that everything is kind of just going to naturally race a shit ton anyways, and it's not going to like conflict with your ability to have it work. I think the pinks and blue chances stay the same. They do stay the same, except for the fact that getting over 1100 in a stat makes it twice as likely to get 3-star blue sparks. And I think it's not twice as likely for 2-star blue sparks, but I think it does also make it more likely. And it's way easier to get like over 1100 speed and, I mean, well, probably don't want speed anyway, but, you know, over 1100 power and over 1100 wit or something like that, right? I tried to do 11, 11, 11, 600, 600 on parent runs. I'm genuinely wondering if I should bring one less speed card because I don't even want the speed spark probably. Like, I don't care if this Tachyon hits 1200 speed. She's not ace. Like, I would actually rather hit 1100 power and wit on every single run, if possible. And right now I'm hitting 1100 speed and power on every single run. But I don't even know that I want the fucking speed, right? The speed spark. Like, it's so... Christmas Ogre is a 20% speed growth Uma. Like, it's... You, like, trip into 1200. Low-key, I think Gut Sparks are under the radar. I don't think they're under the radar. I think they're fine, right? I think I would probably... That'd probably be my third choice. I'd probably rather a Gut Spark over a Speed or Stamina Spark, at least for this, right? The Stamina Spark... I mean, again, Christmas Ogre, it is impossible for her not to full spurt on a 2000 meter in Mant. It doesn't happen, right? But so stamina is completely worthless here. Speed is, I mean, I've heard Vayne say it's actively detrimental because it means you get less power. I get what he means. I do get what he means. But regardless, it's not very good anyway because Ogre is a 20% speed growth Uma, and capping speed in Mant is what you're doing all the time anyway. It's relatively easy, right? Especially on a 20% speed growth Uma. So those two are basically useless to arguably detrimental. So power is the best, probably. Wit is probably the second best, and Guts is third. So that's not bad. It's the first time Guts has been third in anything. So we'll take it. Especially when we get to mile CMs? Maybe. I mean, if your idea is like, I want higher Guts because of the dueling, it does help. If you're already, I'll tell you this, if you are already capping your speed and your power and your wit without any help from the sparks at all, then yeah, Guts it will be the best one, for sure, right? Guts will be the best one, for sure, because, you know, etc., etc. But, well, not etc., etc. Guts will be the best one because it's the only thing you can even get value out of. But I find it difficult to cap power without power sparks. I think it's very easy to do with power sparks, especially if you're bringing like even one power card. But if you're not bringing power sparks, I think it's a little hard to cap power without them, unless you bring 2 power cards or something. Guts matter more for Tokyo courses or courses with long last traits, but even then, yeah. But again, if the idea is, well, I'm capping all my stats anyway, who cares? Sure, but I think I bled well over 200 speed the last time I did Suzuka Parent Run. I forgot to rotate the 3 speed cards. You know what? It's not just that too. Like what I noticed. This card right here. Where is she? Where is she? This one. This might be interesting for some. She's in a weird spot because her speed output is really high. Like especially as you get into like senior summer camp and even like starting around classic summer camp. Honestly, like once her like unique starts revving up, her speed output is kind of crazy high. So it has felt really, it's felt weird in the sense of bringing her on an Uma with any speed growth at all, with another speed card, especially if it's like Kita-san, has felt completely unreasonable. Like you get like 1600 speed, right? It doesn't make any sense. But so I'd be like, maybe if we have like a 0% speed growth Uma, like some end closer or something, then it could be really nice to bring her. Then the problem is I really like Madafaka for end closers because they kind of really fucking suck winning races in the early game, and that extra 30 speed and 30 power and 30 guts, right, can really help with some consistency in the early race. So he's in like a bit of a weird spot. But I wonder if that's an interesting point actually. I wonder if like for this Tachyon Parent Run, if I can just bring one speed, like I just bring her as the only fucking speed card and then just grab 3 wit. Because again, I really don't care about capping speed right now, and this would be an interesting way to limit test as well. Biko's been paying dividends for me. Just the initial speed has been doing work. Perhaps. I am actually curious. I want to do this. I want, like, if I get, this is like the first, this is gonna be the first time in like 8 months that I've run a deck without Kita-san. I think just Fuku. Fuku doesn't do anything, man. Right? Fuku, like, if you're talking about, like, her, like, okay, no, sorry. Her speed output is horrendous, right? I mean, Fuku and Kita, yeah. But I do want to try, I want to see what this feels like. Just for science. On a 20% speed growth Uma. I'd keep Kita just for corner recovery hints. That's okay. You already have, like, the odds that you get a third, like the odds that you get, like, Hydrate or, well, you have Hydrate. You need preferred position or corner recovery on the Ace run is not really that, you know. Kita for corner adept hints? I want to try this to see what it feels like, honestly. I don't know if there's going to be a real use case where you don't run Kita-san, but we'll do it for one run. Unrelated question, but once I heard that getting double circle skills, like corners and track skills, increases the odds of getting the spark. Does anyone know if that's true? I think so. I think it is, yes. I believe the same way, like, getting the gold version of a skill increases the odds of dropping the white spark. You can't obviously get the gold spark, but yeah. I think preferred is just bad because it's positional. Hold up, is it? Race planner? I don't use the pace recoveries too often. Let me double check. You're telling me that preferred position requires you to be, what's the better than 5th? I think that should be fine, right? I think that's probably fine. I guess obviously you would prefer corner recovery over it because it's guaranteed. But I mean, you probably grab both, right? Like, you probably grab Hydrate, preferred position, corner recovery, and U equals MA squared, right? So, round one of that Uma Sage Am Slam is today. Oh yeah, you get Hydrate, corner, 777s in Uma. Oh wait, you're right, 777s. What the fuck am I thinking of? Yeah, I forgot about 777s. Yes, okay, so yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fucking fine, man. It's fucking chill. Fighting Spirit, if you come across it, yeah. So I don't think we need Kita-san for the corner recovery white spark, you know what I mean? We'll be fine. Hydrate and corner are your mid-range skills, and Uma and 777s are activators. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot about 777s. Pretty important Christmas Ogre skill, believe it or not. I want to take this card out of my deck, but she gives me groundwork. What can I say? What can I say? Check box. He's got another 50. Wait, like, I looked a second ago and I had 1500. Are you saying there's another? No, okay. You're talking about the 1500 that I already saw. I wonder why. I wonder if that's like a sorry about the whole fuck shit. That's our bad. You know, let's do this just for fun. What does this look like if you solo her? I just checked Twitter. Yeah. What does this look like if I just throw in? Why is that all like a great third wit card? Honestly, fuck it, Fuji Kaseki. You're like, a bunch of mile skills and shit. I wonder if just bring. Do you think Kita-san could solo? And I bring like fine motion or something? That's gonna be way too much, obviously, but just for a real easy cap like that, probably not. Because I want to be brain dead capping wit. We're not capping wit, but at least getting to 1100. Brick, who is your favorite Uma? Important question. That's you don't fucking know me at all, man. You don't fucking know me at all. Okay, let me give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's your first hint. Wait. Do you see that? Does that focus in on that at all? Does this tell you anything? Does that tell you anything? Hold. Wait, here's your second hint. Does that tell you anything? Do you see any? I think I can see that resolving on the camera. Does that mean anything to you? Does that mean anything to you? Average ogre cap enjoyer. It's true. It's true. Kind of bread water, but respectable. Hold up. Slash timeout Vasaraga 3600. I'm sorry. I'll see you in an hour. It's okay. You didn't know the rules, but that's like now you know. We don't badmouth ogre in this house, not even a little bit. Pew pew. Yeah, everyone go die. Stamina Despair works alright on Christmas Ogre if you don't get corner recovery. You basically always get it from racing during ace runs. Worse than preferred because you have less time to try and overtake a front or a pace to proc the recovery. Isn't Stamina Despair in the second half of the early race? I will squish a little guy again. I mean, you know the consequences. It's less severe than the Ogre consequences. Oh, you still have to be in 5th. I see. Yeah. You still have to be in 5th. But, I mean, you know. Not, I mean, obviously, corner recovery with just no requirement at all is better, but... It depends on how many fronts there are going to be per lobby. I think... Bad start means you can just straight up lose that recovery, yeah. I will say, I think a lot of people are just going to default... I think a lot of lobbies are going to look like... And not all, but I think a lot of lobbies, because it's the easiest thing to build, are going to look like 3 pace, 6 late. Not so I don't know how difficult it's really going to be for you to be 5th or better as a pace Ogre. But I think a lot of people are just going Christmas Ogre double Dominator. And then, I mean, Oshis you can never account for necessarily, right? But I don't know if the positional requirements, they exist, you're right, and they do make them literally worse. But I'm pretty sure, like, even if you fucking late start, you might be fine, right? If you're not running fronts, it's technically max 6 fronts, but I think almost no one is running 3 fronts. Yeah. So it should be really hard for you to not be 5th at, like, any point. It is, again, literally better to just get corner recovery and hydrate that don't have requirements at all. They just basically pop if you hit the wit check. But I don't know if it's a meaningful requirement for the CM 95% of the time, you know? I'm running 2 fronts, so I hope to build check lazy ogres. You might be right. I don't think you are going to be very common though. You know what I mean? I think by and large, if you can just get any 2 mid-race recoveries, it'll probably work out pretty decently. I'm curious about this. This is obviously not like a good way to do this, but I am curious since my goal really is just to get 1100 power and 1100 wit, and then just win enough races. Which I think we should still be fine on. I do want to see how this feels. This is like the first time I've ever run like a 1-speed deck. Let's limit test here. It's been 30 minutes. We can finally play the video game. I thought it was gonna be less fronts at CM11, but I was getting 5+ front lobbies. Ignoring that I was 3 of them. Okay, well, I was gonna say, I don't think most people were getting 5+. Plus, also, CM11 was like, if anything, people were like overhyping Kita-san probably by and large, right? Like in the sense of Kita-san was very good when people built the team for her properly, but I just saw a lot of lone Kita-sans that got fucking run down, right? I think Kita was overhyped, but her ult was important. Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, she was still good too. Like she was still the you know, still very like the. It was, you know, the new hope for fronts on long, right? But you got the Saiyan Sky Kryptonite. Did she be in 2nd in Popper ult? Where mid-race ults make it tough? Yeah. At least you can be in 2nd and not 1st, but obviously if there's enough fronts, even that might be a little difficult. I mean, usually I take it as like. I mean, it's like if I have one friendship that I care about at all, obviously in this case, Falco would not count, but, you know, kind of. If I have one friendship that I care about at all on wit before debut, I want to have, like, at least 2 good friendships on speed, or, like, 2 and a hint is where, like, it's like, because that's basically 3, you know? Like, 2 and a hint is where it's like equal, it feels like, unless your speed's really lagging behind, but obviously we have 11 turns to get to a decent thing for debut. Regardless, obviously 3 speed and a hint here is better than the wit click, so we'll do that. I ran Suzuka and V-Bourbon as Maru, so I made the team to deny Kitas all day. Yeah. It's, you know, kind of good design by Cygames to make the ult, the very powerful ult, interactable. I wonder if they'll always do that. I wonder if there's any horse they forgot to do that for. Motherfuckers will cope telling you if you run 6 fronts, Ogre can't pop you equals MA squared anymore. Christmas Ogre? Yes, indeed. Welcome to the reference. Welcome to the subtweet. At me next time. I wonder if there's any horse where they'll forget to make their incredibly powerful ult at all interactable by the opponent. They wouldn't do that, right? Not my goats. I found 8 fronts consistent at dealing with Christmas Ogre. Maybe. I could see that, yeah. Unless one of the fronts is a Suzuka, then Ogre wins. That's really tough, man. It's really tough. What the fuck are these? I have 1 speed card, by the way. Hishiyama's isn't interactable either. It just doesn't work most of the time. Yeah, the ult has to be either interactable or bad. There's no real choice. It has, you know, it's one of the 2. You can't make a really strong ult that isn't interactable. It's kind of bad. Well, I have 1 speed card. What is happening? I have 1 speed card. What are we doing? I'm not necessarily upset at it, but like, what the fuck? 4 years later, they make Stay Gold's ult, where it just works. It's kind of, I would say it's a little, I mean, obviously meta will be different, but that seems a little spooky. Hamburger helper. If you order 20 hamburgers, they gave her 200. Slow metabolism! I guess this is the price I pay for all those great speed clicks. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess so, man. My bad. Well, I need to always punish. I need to get speed before debut. Damn, the rare Mant Infirmary click? I think it's a 2-part ult for backliners where it's mid-race velocity and last spurt excel. Holy power creep. Rudolph does something similar to Hichiyama with much easier requirements and gets a 0.45. Listen, Rudolph privilege, man. Had the Emperor's Divine Might on Tama in CM11, or yeah, Pisces, right? It felt really good. Restart angle? We're gonna get cured right here. See? It's fine. Some of you are not gonna survive the winter, man. It's easy. Look, we're gonna get 10 speed and power right here to make up for the missed click, too. See? You have no intestinal fortitude. When the winter comes, I will hunt you down and eat you for sport. Makes sense. Stay Gold, kind of an important parent in Uma Lore. Just a little bit. Looking kind of homeless, though. Man, fuck a corner adept hint. This is very odd. Why are they so grouped up, brother? I'll kind of eat. Yeah, I guess I'll fucking click the triple up, like basically 4 guts. Is there a particular skill you're looking for from Helios? It's called Lots of Power. Mostly. What the hell, bro? On the parent room? Why? I mean, I guess it's cool to have Umastan, but like, it's not even that important for this CM, man. It's fucking 2,000. Why didn't I didn't get that a single time during CM11. To be fair, I did like 11 ace runs for CM11, so you know maybe that's on me. But Umastan parents are always good, though. Yeah, I guess so. Probably a power click. Well, I mean, Kita-san friendship. She's my 1 speed card, so I probably should value that pretty highly. Falco's basically not a card. I was fortunate enough to hit working groundwork for my Christmas ogre. What do you mean working groundwork? Yeah, I guess probably getting Kita. All 3 of these friendships are much more important. You are a primary power shitter. You are a primary groundwork plus 3 greens. I don't know these front terms. We're looking to get Shrewd Step randomly as well here. Oh, wait, you could have cured my slow metabolism. That's true, man. Forgot that you do this. Obviously, I can't rely on it, but would have been funny if it happened. Speed Rainbow in Junior, huh? Yeah, I guess that, or before it make debut. Not even in Junior. Probably a wit click. Well, the Find Mo friendship kind of nice with it. Probably a wit click. Actually, I guess because we have 3 wit cards, I could probably be a little less worried about. You don't have wit growth, right, Tachyon? Your 2010 guts. Yeah. First time hearing working groundwork. Saying they're making up terms. Yeah, I think I can click speed here. Just make sure our early game goes fine. It's Find Mo friendship too. But we certainly have not clicked wit as much as I would have liked over the course of this. In my defense, it's because they keep giving me fucking 4-person speed clicks. I might just, I mean, whatever. I guess wit's at 232. We'll make it work. Don't you worry. My energy not looking too hot. We haven't rested yet. Kind of stinks though. My best junior year, I hit wit enough times to get level 4 before classic. I feel like I get wit to level 3 before make debut, like somewhat commonly, and then I stop clicking it like a lot comparatively. I do like buying these skills, especially the ones that already have some hints on them early to get something. I mean, the odds we get another Umastan hint is basically 0. I guess we'll just do this. Can help with some consistency, especially on some of these slightly longer mediums and stuff. Not this one, probably, but that shit is almost certainly not getting cheaper unless we hit Fast Learner, which I don't really enjoy playing around. If it happens, it happens. Nice. Need to click that wit facility a few more times, though. Wit looking kind of level 1 right now? It's level 1, right? Look! Where are my 3 wit cards? Now I'm like 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 wit cards. Decent first chop, I suppose. Oh, we can't quite. We'll get it. We'll get it in a sec. We don't need the 7 stamina right now. Probably shouldn't have bought that at all until I planned on using them, but feels nice. Feels nice to fucking spend your money. Okay. Feels nice to max out your credit cards. I don't think you can trick me, man. I think 200 speed is fine for now. I think. I guess should we just? Oh, you're at 2? Should we just go all in and get you to rainbow? Like get some of you guys to rainbow, because you're pretty close. It's just Smart Falcon isn't a real card, even for power. Her power output is like nothing. She has 15% friendship bonus, and that's it. Like she gets a power bonus, I guess, which is cool, but that's it. The initial power she gave me is like most of the power she'll ever give me. Let's do agenda. So this one. Yeah. This is roughly a mix of both grandparents' runs. This is just about, obviously we're not going to do this. Believe it or not, we're not going to run 12 races in a row. But like all of these are like, these are all races that at least one of the grandparents ran. So just as long as we keep this in here, we can do that. I kind of need to fucking click wit, I feel like, though. I think you can't trick me. I think I'm going to click wit. I think it's weird, but I think I'm going to click wit. Need to get that shit to at least level 3, man. Although fine motion. Thinking I might click wit. Thinking I might want some wit right here. Thank you. Fucking there we go. 3 wit cards, by the way. Glad they remembered. Honestly? Megaphone my ass? We'll get more. We're gonna fucking race a shit ton, man. Megaphone me. I should have done it last turn, too. So we're not gonna race this turn, so we can get 3 turns of value out of it. Yeah! Yeah, we're frivolous with it, man. We're fucking frivolous with it. Megaphone was what, like... That was like, what, 20 extra stats? Probably worth. You can get 2-to-1 ratio. Because, like, what is it? Like, the fucking scrolls that are, like, insta-buys are, you know, 2-to-1 ratio of stats per coins. That was, like, 55 coins for, like, 20 stats. Not quite as perfect, but you can be a little frivolous, I think. I think some frivolity is okay there. That's not a word, I don't think. Frivolity? Doesn't seem correct. Straight descent. I mean, I just want to get it out of the... I kind of want to get it out of the pool, honestly. I don't think it's useful for a long time, but I don't think I want the particular skill. Why does she have on your left? What the fuck? Wait, did Nice Nature finish her skill chain already? Never on my late Surger runs, though. No, that's cool. Cap mentioned, as in peak. Yeah, we grab straight descent, I think. And we just keep on keeping on, man. This is the front nightmare. Too bad we're a pace chaser, so we don't fucking care. Easy firsts? Surely, right? I mean, we got... Wit's actually kind of high right now. I guess because it was because of the megaphone clicks, yeah. Decent power. It's only 4 paces. She didn't get blocked or anything. Right, Tachyon? Nice. I do love her little win face. Especially when the head's on the way up, too. Smug little guy. More power. This is nice for some early game. I've been liking those cleat hammers a little bit more. When the scenario first started, I found it so hard to ever convince myself to buy them. And certainly they're still not super high on the priority list or anything. But it is just nice to... it's nice to have the extra skill points, really. Because you get so many fewer skill points from Mance races compared to regular. That just like popping one of these on a G1 gets you back to normal for a second. Give me this. Nichino Flower? Gulp. Surely we're okay, right? Don't be Lucky Pace. Oh, maybe she was Lucky Pace and it was great. I'm not sure. She went by half a length. Not even Nichino Flower. Nichino Flower got mogged. It was Karnwinen. Karnwinen. Yeah, sure. I'll have the random ass cracked ass NPC Umas. When I lose to Beit el-Hikmah, I'm like, you know, it's the House of Wisdom. What did you expect? Prepared to pass? We almost have enough genuinely usable skills to take Tail held high as well, which is nice. Can't buy it, though. It's kind of ass. What the? Okay. Wait, no one showed up. What the hell? Of my 6 support cards, only 2 of them are even here. There's some wild jobber names. The odds for one of them to not show up is like 50 out of 6. Like, for you, it's 50 out of 650. For you, it's going to be like 50 out of 585. For you, it's gonna be like 50 out of 600. No one's here, man. This is wait. This is actually. This is. I know it's gotta happen eventually, but this is the first time I've seen this. I think. Like, hold. We gotta actually. I actually want to do this math. Hold on. This is kind of crazy. So Kita-san is 50 out of 650, right? And then also, so that's already only a 7% chance that Kita-san doesn't show up on a training at all, right? And then you multiply that by 50 out of, I think Nice Nature is 35, so it's 50 out of 585 for her. You multiply that, Helios I think has 65 priority, so it's 50 out of 615 for her. And then you multiply it by, well, Marvelous Sunday was the other one that didn't show up, who has 50. So that's times 50 out of 600. Look at this. They have to go to scientific notation. I think this is the first time I've seen this, actually, the whole time I've been here. Like, I think the whole time I've played the game, this is the first time that I've, like, seen literally 4 of my support cards not even show up to training. This is 4 in 10... No. What is this? 4 in 100,000? Right? That's 4 in 100,000. That's 1,000 times less likely than a 4% chance. Lottery ticket moment? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Lottery is like 75 orders of magnitude. What are the chances of a royal flush? Also a lot lower than that, I think. We can look this up. Odds of a royal flush in Sure, Texas Hold'em. It's not that much more, honestly. I mean, it's like 10 times less likely. It's like 10 times less likely than this, right? Because we were like 4 in 100,000. No, yeah, it's like 100 times less likely. Like, this is 100 times less likely than what we got. So we're not like, it's not like historically significant or anything, but I think that is the first time in however many runs I've done of this game that that's happened to me, which makes sense, because that is, in every 25,000 runs, you'd expect to see this happen once with this deck. Like, you'd expect, or not runs. Every 25,000 turns, you'd expect this to happen once. So probably every, what is that, like 2,500 runs? Something like that? So yeah. Like, it's not like unbelievably unlikely, but it's fucking noteworthy. I took note of it. I don't know if you noticed, but I noted it. Because it was noteworthy, man. Could have been worse. Could have been summer. That's true. That's true. Grab this, that, this, that, this. I probably shouldn't do this. This is a bad habit. This is a bad habit. If you're not gonna, I mean, maybe, yeah. Like, you know, let me try and be smart. The stats we can make use of right away. Everything else, just in case you get some fucking nutty shit in like a shop from a race. It's good to not buy stuff until you'll actually use it, right? A bowl is most useful when it's empty type shit, like coins. The coins are most useful when you don't have them. Remember, I don't like making Ogre run 5 races in a row. It makes me feel wrong. I have good news for you. That is almost never optimal in Mant. So, well, I guess I have bad news for you. The good news is that you don't have to do that. The bad news is that that was just Uma abuse. Like there's no, like, that wasn't optimal. You were just doing that to hurt her, and I think I might have to time you out. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, actually. It's like, Umas were born to run. So true. Like, there is almost no time in Mant, I think, where running 5 races in a row is a good idea. Easy ban? You think so? Time you out for, like, how about this? You didn't know. You didn't know? We'll let you off with a warning. Just because if it was anyone but Ogre, maybe I would let you off with like an actual warning. But for now, we'll just say I'll see you in 10 minutes. I'll see you in 10 minutes. I'll see you in 10 minutes, man. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Uno minute time. I'll see you in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's not so bad, right? It is just abuse though. Like, there is no. I did the 5 races in a row, but I had a +2 cupcake plus ointment. I mean, like, I guess that is just like it's like beating up your kid, but then giving them ice cream after. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're just fucking, like, you just kick your fucking 5-year-old across the soccer field, and but then you go, okay, but I'm gonna buy you some, like, it's literally what Vegeta did to Trunks. You know, he beats his ass in training, he takes him to the amusement park after. The difference is Trunks is a fucking superhuman, so he tanked that shit and liked the ice cream. But Ogre made me run 5 races in a row. Yeah, I trust her judgment. Yeah, no, I raised her right. She, whatever, I'm sure she did it for a good reason. Speaking of bad judgment, time to go sports watching. Thoughts? MBS has offered us a exorbitant amount of racing coins to go race in Saudi Arabia. I mean, honestly, we have enough races in a row. What if we just abstained on principle? We have enough races to go here. We can't race 6 times in a row anyway. We could do like 1, 2, and then take a break, and then 1, 2. Probably fine. Yeah, let's not go to Saudi Arabia, man. We don't run the Saudi Arabia Royal Cup in this household. Except sometimes. Except sometimes. Only sometimes. We do our best to not run the Saudi Arabia Royal Cup in this household. I usually here do 2 break into 3 in a row. You could do 4 in a row here, right? You could do 4 in a row here. Because the odds of you getting punished on a 3 in a row are relatively low if you run it with a lot of energy. Like, you could do break, and then 4 in a row here, and you can't get punished on this. But 5? Right? Again, yeah, no, like, I agree, Fable, right? Like, 4 in a row is sometimes correct. Yeah, I think so. I think 4 in a row can definitely... I can easily manufacture cases where I would want to run 4 in a row, especially if it's near year end, or especially if I have like a skin cream or something like that. But 5? That's just abuse. Right? So that's why we have to ban his ass for that. Well, no. Time his ass out for that. That's why I have to time his ass out for that. Because that is just abuse. Anyway, we're not going to Saudi Arabia. Do I have a megaphone? Whoa. What the hell was that laugh? This is the first time I've done an Agnes run without the sound off. Oh my. Horror movie villain ass laugh. Okay. And going, you can run 5 in a row is actually Ogre on Classic or Senior Year because you can run the Dirt G1. I mean, you could always run like 5 of any like random shitter race, right? Whenever you want, but I just don't know if it's a good idea. Let's grab the megaphone. Let's grab the megaphone. And use it right now. After this, like, I'll start being a little bit more precious with them, but they're not 60% megaphones anyway, which is what I would rather have for summer. But after this, I'll start being a little bit more precious with my megaphones until we get a chance. Evil Eye laugh, for real. I click Wit again. Like a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think I might. Fuck it. I think I might click some Wit. I would probably, well, I guess the odds we get a good Wit click are a lot higher than the odds we get a good Speed click. It's a great Guts click, actually, for the friendship, too. I was gonna say maybe we click Speed here, and then we click Wit next turn, no matter what. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Just make sure that a little bit of extra speed and power is nice for these early game races. I just do whatever the race scheduler tells me to get epithets. If it tells me to abuse, then I have to. That's crazy, man. I was just following orders, ass excuse. I know what side of history you're gonna be on. Oh! Oh, whatever. Fine. I do have energy. Yeah, we could pop that. I kinda do want to pop that, because this is a nice click. I don't want to fail this. This is 3 very important friendships, and the power is nice. When does the entirety of chat just get timed out? Is that just called me ending stream? It might be. Is that kind of the equivalent? It's me deleting my YouTube channel? I guess that's me timing myself out, actually. I'm gonna use this is because I don't want to fail the 14%. It's still nice. Again, so we got what? Another like 20 out of this megaphone? Okay with that. Always with the visits to the Hague around here? Yeah, too much with the Hague. What happened for all this timeout talk? Abuse. People are abusing their Musume unreasonably in the name of optimality, but the fucked up part is they don't even realize that it's not optimal, man. The only optimal thing is to fucking love your Uma. When I made my Team Trials Taiki, I made her run it down 5. That's okay because ACAP. You understand? So that's fine. Do I want to run 4 right here? She needed to make up races. That's okay because ACAP. We could also do another Wit click here. Instead of running 4. I mean, Shop is barren right now. Shop is barren. It's just, so the question is, what do I do if I hit the skin outbreak on this? And the answer is, kind of get fucking owned. Like, desperately look for, yeah, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe we run, and we have the megaphone here to make this a slightly more attractive click. I say run 4 to go for shop refills. I guess there is also the argument that because our shop is ass, racing is better, right? That, you know what? What is it again? What are the? I always go to Uma Guide for the table, even though I probably should just fucking screenshot that shit. To be real with you. What are the odds that you hit that shit? I should know that off the top of my head better at this point. What are the odds that you get fucked on 3 races? It's like down here somewhere, right? Somewhere? Ah, here it is, yeah. 3 races with... Skin Outbreak is 15%? That shit doesn't happen to me. That shit doesn't happen to a guy like me. I'm not scared. We got a race, man. It's a parent run. We need that affinity. You wouldn't lose, would you? Yes. By 2.5? Wait, she's cracked? It's not even close? We're gonna have 0 energy? No, we're not. We're gonna have like a little over, so that's perfect. Speed, ankle weights, and golden hammer? What the fuck? Immediately rewarded? Awesome. We'll buy this. We're gonna use it next turn. No, it's okay. That shit doesn't even happen to me. We can grab Prepared to Pass, I think. Where'd it go? There it is. We can grab Prepared to Pass. More racing, Takeo. Push yourself to the limits of what is possible. Discover the new realms of speed that you so desire. Wait. Canon matchup? Destroyed? Scientist v Scientist? I mean, the restocks are going kind of crazy. Medium corners, gotta get that out of the pool. Cooking up a plate of happiness. Real and true. Alright, let's pop one of these. I will not clock this. Parent runs, it's okay, man. I'm not clocking that shit. We'll grab this, though. I don't think we need to grab anything else right now. Just remind me next turn to check the shop before everything expires. But just in case the restocker goes truly absurd. Mataresu. I'm sorry. We have to get off this page before she makes me feel bad enough to leave the race screen. See, she's happy! See, she's happy. She's glad she did it. She won by 1.5 lengths, man. She's putting up Tamamo cross numbers. It's fine. So, 15%. Mood down, that's okay. We can tank a mood down. Race fatigue is okay. Just don't fuck me. Oh. Oh, don't fuck me. Nice. That's fine. When you Uma abuse Jungle Pocket, she goes for calling you Aibo to trainer? Oh. Oh. Damn. Wait, that's not cool, man. What the oh. Wait, but it's free stats. Wait, actually, this is crazy, man. I'm feeling that dark power. Forcing her to run on 0 energy means I get 25 stats for free? Wait. Suppose even I require more stamina to continue my research? Takeo, I have terrible news. I have terrible news. Bro, we can afford to just become charming, I think. Let's see. Let me not talk too crazy. Don't care about stamina, ankle weights. Boop. 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 I mean, these are almost... I have too many hammers. Yeah, you can go fuck yourself, I think. Our friendship's already looking in a pretty decent spot. Yeah. If we were, like, really behind, I mean, you two, but you don't count, basically. It's just you. So, we're fine. Running it down mid got big reward? Yeah, man. You can save the mood up for now, too. I'm sorry, Takeo. Okay, look away. Go grab medium, give her... It's okay, you can have medium corners as a treat. And now we grab tail held high next. Okay, when we use the items, it interrupts her dialogue, so we can't hear her suffering. Have a cupcake. Exactly. See? You won, man. This is what you need to be to become a champion. You won by 5 lengths. He's the world's greatest. You get the rest next turn. Don't worry. On Rice Shower stress test, sound upset at first, then she's reluctant. Like, it's fine. That is honestly... Like, if someone just got fucking mad at me, I feel like that would make me feel the least bad, you know? Someone's like, what the fuck, man? Don't make me race again. Like that, I'd be like, yeah, that's fair. Like, that's on me. But, who was it who, like... Was it Rice? I mute audio on Haru runs? Yeah, that's valid. There was someone who was like, they get mad at themselves for being tired, and that's like, straight up, I'm abusive, I think. Like, that is... Like, they say something like, I should be able to handle this. Is it Daiwa? Maybe. There's someone like that who, yeah, is like they make it their problem that they don't want to run again. Like, how, you know, I should be able to handle more than this, whatever. And it's like, oh god, I'm sorry. Christmas Ogre demands souls, man. I'm sorry. Christmas Ogre demands souls. Definitely Daiwa. Oh shit. It's stuck in my head. I believe you. Ooh. But I'm out of fucking energy, man. What if we made her train with ankle weights on 0 energy? I'm not gonna do that. But like, fucking Hitler cosplay? What if we just tied ankle weight after making her run 4 weeks in a row? What if we tied ankle weights to her legs and forced her to train speed on no energy? I think we're gonna rest. Yeah, I'm starting to feel actually bad. I think we have to rest now. Tail held high. Yeah. Do we just talk about Uma abuse and we say this? You call us Uma abusers? Yeah, you know what? Imagine listen, what I timed out buttresses for was, imagine in that scenario, he goes, you know what would go crazy here? A 5th race. There are levels to this shit, man. I didn't do that. Remember I was joking about, like, imagine if I made her train here? He actually did it. Do you understand? My Umas abuse me, and it's exactly how I like it. 5th race has hit the towers. Terena abuse. Introduce me? Yeah. I guess we can get some Nate friendship here. Seems like a good idea. I want to save at least one of these megaphones, and if I want to find a turn to use it, it's probably not this turn. Probably, it looks like... I guess we could megaphone and just train here and then go 3 break. Yeah, okay, I like that idea. This click isn't so bad, and then we can just find... We have some energy to click potentially even a few more times. I like this idea. Now we'll use the cupcake too. Pasa suplexes me when no one watches. If a trainer gets suplexed in the woods and no one is around to see it, did it even really happen? Be Valentine's? Oh, it's a boot up! I fucking forgot! Right! Yeah, I'm okay to do this. This is a great click. I forgot. I shouldn't use the cupcake, man. I'd always forget. Then there's energy here? I'm gonna have to do Pasa runs for no reason in particular. Please do not the Uma. We can get like a banging speed click in here. And by banging, I mean like a single rainbow. It's the only thing we can do. I'd be very happy. With level 3, it's catching up to where it should be. Does our shop look like? It doesn't expire. We can still buy stuff out of it. Not that I want that. Maybe the power weights. It's not really a banging speed click. Helios power? I'm okay with that. Or just more friendship for nice nature. That would get her to orange, wouldn't it? Is that 12 friendship? Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, fuck it. I think it just barely doesn't. Yeah, it's hard to say. We'll see next turn unless she doesn't show up to training again. This is top option, I think. Yeah, the skill for this is standing by, which I do not care about. I do not care. This is the energy, right? Yeah. What is she looking like? Nice. She didn't show up. Okay, cool. Race time. See, she's laughing. He's evil again. I mean, she's in a good mood, man. She's in a good mood. Tulip show. Can I get anything? Oh, I could, maybe. Medium straightaways? Get it out of the pool so we can get, like, Shroom Step, more likely. Where's Falco, by the way? We farmed 500 billion fans just for you to not give me... Oh, wait, it's a mile. Never mind. We farmed 500 billion fans just for you to not give me groundwork. Seems weird. Seems fucked up. Seems a little strange and fucked up. 2.5 lengths. He's kind of cooking insanely, no? I haven't done that yet. Whoa! Kale juice! Should have saved that cupcake, man. I'm a freak. 15 guts, 15 wit. Thank you, Marbles. Do I want any of this? Power weights? I probably want one at least, and I don't have any right now. Yeah. Power weights. Unironically, the glow sticks. It's just nice. Listen, it's not the goal for this run, but it is nice to put those in the TS Climax, TS PMO, and then you just get, like, fucking 100,000 fans a race. Not even for Falco, man. I do this for the wall. This megaphone's getting bought regardless, so I'm doing that now. I need those. Need those badly. Keep going. Ooh. Do I do the rival race or do I get affinity with my grandparent? I might do... I mean, I don't really care about the mile hints. I think we just get affinity with our grandparent, a guy like me. Yeah, just do it for the coins. Do it for the coins. It's fine. I love a rival race as much as the next guy, but imagine +1 affinity. Have you considered? Okay, the triple crown, I will clock. That's the only thing, like that, and like this Aramakinen that like wraps together all the shit from the Kika show as well. Like I really try not to clock very much at all on these parent runs, because it just doesn't matter that much. Does having medium S make it more likely you drop a medium spark? Like I know you can get a pink spark from any of your A aptitudes. Groundwork? What the fuck? Falco Mogged? 5 hint levels for groundwork? No, just up to A distance? Damn. Okay, I was hoping that you could make it even more likely if you got the medium S, but I guess not. Sure. We have 6 turns for all of this? Yes, that's plenty of time. Like, this is 3 turns, but I don't care. Yeah. Grab that. Satsuki, sure. We're good, right? Yeah, we got tail. I guess we can grab groundwork. It's not really gonna do anything. It doesn't work yet. But just so I don't forget. Yeah, we can slowly. I mean, we don't really need it to work for the run. I just want to have it eventually. It's already at max hint level, so his ass is not getting any cheaper. 3 races? That shit doesn't happen to me. We also have a miracle cure now, so I can be a little bit more fast and loose with it. But they don't hit me. They don't hit me with the 15%. Matares. Yare. We win these. Yeah. Which is actually kind of cooking. By a nose! God damn, I wonder that like straight up like buying the notebooks might have made a difference there. Like the like fucking 15 guts and like 7 power and speed that we got, that might have been the difference. Race fatigue? Ah, okay, it's fine. I mean, first off, give me my mood back, I guess. Straight away adepts. Who cares? I want my mood back. And then boop. The 15%, more like a 50-50 apparently, because it didn't happen the one time and then it happened the second time. Kind of fucked, I think. Oh, Nice Nature is on orange. Perfect. You're going away in 2 turns. Nobody cares. I mean, I guess the speed ankle weights, but we don't have to buy them yet. This is a rest. Yeah. I think it's one of them rests. Could pop this, but there's much better turns to use that. They're probably gonna go. Oh, welcome, Falco. You've been a little upstaged. And I guess I just want the 10 energy out of this. Or like the 12 energy? 12? 11! Fuck. Give me the number already, side games, please. I'm begging. We can run this. I guess we'll probably run, rest, run. Seeking the Pearl. Might be a loss. Yep. She does kind of have hands. That's okay. We don't need the mile up effect. If anything, that makes my life easier. My clocks are precious, and they are not needed here. The stats we're going for here are a lot lower than like what we're doing for an ace run. You know, like if we can get her up to like obviously getting to SS would be nice, but we really want to get 1100 on 2 stats, and like speed isn't even really one of them. So while obviously it would be nice to get the epithets, it is not necessary at all, and it is not worth. They gave us a lot of clocks with the Falco stuff and the story event and everything, but it's still not worth. Now I mean, the epithet for you is so nice that like it is 215 to all stats. Then I think if you get the Kika show as well, and then the Armageddon, it's another 15 to all stats. So like, you know, I might use 1 for the entire Triple Crown per run. Face straightaways, sure. Gotta beat our ass too. It wasn't even that close. Kika show a little scary stamina-wise, but I have enough clocks to rage bait me into clocking G3s. I don't think I'm gonna do that anytime soon. Yeah, Tachyon can kind of cheat on stamina too because of her ult, as long as you can actually pop it. This is why I like to load her up with all the mid-race like this. Stamina to spare. It's an option. 5-5. 5-5. 942 at the moment. That's a lot of clocks. That's a lot. Wow! Man, we're not racing anyway that turn. I want to pop fucking motivating. I almost want to pop an empowering, but I know a little better than that probably. It's probably like a 2 friendship in summer looks kind of like this probably. So motivating is still very good here. Wit Click outweighs Yasuda. I mean, it definitely does, considering that you get a second chance at Yasuda and Senior, and we've already lost the Mile epithet anyway, right? I'm just wondering if I pop this Megaphone or this Megaphone. You're talking about whether or not we should click or race? I'm thinking, do I pop the fucking bigger Megaphone? But I don't think so. This will also carry into the first turn of Summer, which is nice. Yeah, that is 84 stats. And most of them on something we actually want. I'll take that. And it's like 20 energy back. Does the NHK Mile in November count for the Mile epithet? The NHK Mile happens in May, right here. Is that about the Mile Championship right here? It is, I think so, yes. I think this one is not like Senior or Classic. I don't think it cares. It's just you need to win the Yasuda Kinen, the NHK Mile Cup, and the Mile Championship. Takarazuka Kinen. I mean, Takarazuka Kinen is more important. Though I would love that speed clip. Okay, buy this, buy this. Buy that, buy that. Yeah, okay. Fine. We can run the Takarazuka Kinen just in case we get a good shop refresh. And we have 3 speed ankle weights, and speed's not the most important thing for us anyway, so. These 3 wit clicks are looking like a very easy 1100 wit, as expected. Back from my banishment, during which I talked to my mother about my sins and what led me down this path. I hope she was able to bring you back to the light. I should be using my artisan hammers. What am I doing? I should be using my artisan hammers. 15 speed. Alright, let's see. Shop lineup is little ass. Little bit ass. It's a little ass. I gotta run down on why it's not optimal, by the way. Rehabilitative justice and all that. I mean, you can get more than enough races in with taking breaks in the middle. Basically, like, it's just, you don't, like, Mant is not, like, you do still want to train. Like, you know, if you race 38 times in Mant or something, that does mean you still trained, like, 30-something times as well, right? Like, a career is what, 72 turns? Is that right? Including something like that? What? Hold up. It's, you start here. This is 12 turns. This is 24 turns, right? Yeah. That's 36. This is 60, and then 63. So career is 63 turns? That's a little bit less than I thought, yeah. But yeah, so it can be worth the shot pressure is high and you're outpacing potential stat loss. I mean, potential, so the one thing is you just don't have to race. It's a specific 5 for the end of the 2nd and 3rd year, so you can hit max dirt G1 epithet. I'm not just doing it at random, to be clear. Sure. The 5th race, if it's at the end of the year, if the 5th race is like the Arima Kinen, then you can't be punished for that. But running 4 races in general, like, I would only even run 4 ever if the 4th one is like an end of race one, unless you have a very, very good reason, I feel like, right? Because you can lose, there's a good chance that you lose 30 to all, and you also have a very good chance of getting hit with the mood down and the skin outbreak, right? Like at 4+ races, your energy doesn't matter anymore. It's a 1/3 of skin outbreak, 40% of 3 random stats minus 10, and you're guaranteed to get a mood down. I guess if you have a miracle cure on hand, sure, but if the dirt epithet is like +10 to 2 stats, right? And you are, like, you could say that it's plus EV because this is 30 times 0.4, right? 30 times 0.4 is 12, right? So it's like, well, I'm losing 12 stats and I'm gaining 20, right? So if it's for the epithet, then cool. But I mean, I guess it depends if you consider the fact that like hitting the skin outbreak and spending the coins on that and also getting the mood down, like if that adds up to 8 stats to you, that it's probably just not worth it, right? Yeah, right. That's if you do the EV calculation as well. Like if you have to run, the way the dirt epithet works is that 3, 4, and 5 dirt G1s give +20, +20, +30. So you're doing it for +15 to 2 stats. Then is basically the difference. Fair enough. So yeah, so it's a matter of, do you think that the mood down and the skin outbreak are worth 18 stats? If not, then like I guess it's fine. But I also wonder if you couldn't get those stats. Like I wonder if this is like an irreplaceable thing. It's like, do I need the 5 dirt G1 epithet, or can I just go? Can I get it from somewhere? There's a lot of epithets with a lot of stats, right? Is there somewhere else that I can get like another +10? That if I race less here, I can race more over there, and it basically comes out on the wash. Maybe. Right? The logic is that you can't get the 4th and 5th dirt G1 unless you give up either a summer slot or Tenno Show Spring. It's an interesting puzzle box. The Tenno Show Spring is, if I remember correctly, this fella right here is a part of, yes, the Spring Champion one is the one that, like, you can't do without him, right? Because I think Phenomenal is, yeah, it's one of them, yeah. So it's the Spring Champion one. Right. So basically, you want to get both of these. Tenno Show also gives double Tenno. That's an epithet, but is it a... Like, it's a literal epithet, I know that, but where is it here? Like, it's one of the things that appears at the end of the career. Are you sure that, like, the double Tenno is an epithet that appears at, like, the Shield Bearer per game Tora? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, there it is. Fuck. I forgot that I always want to click on it through there, but that's not how you do it. Shield Bearer. I see. Okay. So you don't want to give this up because this is 40 stats, and the dirt one is 30 stats. I mean, this particular run of 5 certainly seems a lot more reasonable than like any other one that I could think of, but it is, I guess, it depends on the items that you need, that you have on hand, I suppose, right? Like, I suppose if you have like a cupcake and, I mean, I guess 2, right? Probably. Well, no, the last race will be a last race of the year, right? So you only ever get penalized for the 3rd and 4th. Like, you can't get... The 5th one is like an Armakinen, right? Like, you're running the Champions Cup and into the Armakinen back-to-back. You can still get 3 dirt G1s without Umabuse. It's an optimization of +20 and +30. Yeah, so you're doing it for 10 stats. You're doing it for 20 stats, right? You're doing it for... Because, I mean, you can probably get 4... I imagine you can get 4... by just running 4 in a row here, right? Which is very unlikely to get you penalized. It's the Champions Cup, ladies, that makes the 5 run. I'm a little confused as to why. So wait, hold on. So you're like, is it? Oh, because I see. Because you have to go boom, 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 boom. Because you can't skip this, obviously. And then you have to run these, like the ladies' classic, into that. I see. I mean, this is not really running 5. Higasho and Tenno Show Autumn are non-negotiable. This is kind of running 4, right? This is when you said running 5 races in a row, I thought you were running 5. Like, this is running 4 races in a row, basically, because this doesn't really count, right? You never get penalized for this end of year one. So running 4 races in a row. The 5th is always free? Yeah, running 4 races in a row is often a good idea. Not always, but if you have items, if you're doing it for a good reason, running 4 races in a row is fine, yeah. I know it is literally running 5 races in a row, but for every mechanical purpose, this is running 4 races in a row. So I'd say it's probably fine, yeah. It's not a bad idea at all. 2i2i, yeah. But if you were running like these 5, I'd be like, why the hell are you doing? Like, you know, like this is for all intents and purposes running 4 races in a row, which is fine often. Does that mean he was unrightfully timed out? No, because anything I do is correct by default because I'm doing it to protect Ogre. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's like it was in self-defense, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I murdered him, but it was in self-defense. So the abuse still happened. I just did it for a reason, which makes it worse. Makes it a little better, I think. Right? I think it makes it a little better. Time him out again? For real? You might be onto something else. Honestly, you know what? You did put me on game, though. I did not realize the 5 third G1 epithet was so... Is it this one? Win 9? Not doing that. Okay, I see. Wait, win 5 is 2 random stats plus 10. Wait a second, I've been lied to. Well, I should time you out because you lied to me. It's plus 10, it's not plus 15. I don't know if that's worth it then. Like, again, I don't know if that becomes worth it to run the risk of 4, right? Because, I mean, unless this guy's wrong. Is it 15? Are you sure? Because, like, then, what the fuck, Game Tora lied to me? Because, again, then that becomes a matter of, I'm gonna do it now and get back to you. Bro, I'm gonna go abuse my Uma real quick. Because then it really is a matter of, like, the EV on getting hit by the stats is you're losing 12, right? So it really is a matter of, do you think that those 8 stats, right? Is 8 stats worth, and a mood, like, is that more or less than like, a guaranteed mood down? And a probably a miracle cure as well, right? The race schedule I use says plus 15. I mean, go do it. The game will be the most correct. Do it in the game, and let me know. But if it's plus 10, it probably isn't worth it. If it's plus 15, we can maybe talk. Anyway, my motion would be so fine and then boom. I'm kind of down to not click wit, but I also might have to click wit. I mean, I need to spend these ankle weights. God forbid a white boy get a little fine motion. For real. Game Tora says plus 10 for Eat My Dust. Eat My Dust is the other. That's win 15 dirt races. You're probably not doing that. It's Dirt G1 Powerhouse is what we're looking at. Dirt G1 Powerhouse is what we're looking at here. It's worth a megaphone? Should I whistle this? We are going to have a megaphoneless turn in summer camp, which this is very rare. You know what? How about I coaching megaphone this one, and if we get a better turn, then I can use the empowering. I just don't really like the idea. It's cold out? Brr. My attack to be so daring. And then bam. Hi, hello there. Talk about abuse, don't mind. Honestly, probably a decent speed click. Is that crazy to say? Fuck it, we're ulting. 20% speed growth makes it kind of easy with it. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's like 50 speed and 23 power. Not opposed to this necessarily. Might have to use a whistle next turn if they don't give me anything decent. This counts. I would rather not. Let's use a whistle. I like a power or a speed rainbow. Rainbows? That counts. Because Wit's doing just fine. Let's spend this last guy right here. At the end of the day, we only care about our power and our Wits getting above 1100. Speed can kind of go fuck it. We just need enough speed to not lose in the career, basically. Which I think we're maybe a little behind on that, but I think we're fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, do I have a megaphone up? I do. Okay, good. No power growth. Kind of hurty. Amazing. Suppose we fucking run? Suppose Uma Musume were born to run? A little megaphone deficient this room. Just for posterity, third G1 is plus 20. So this is correct? We're talking about this one. Because this one is plus 20, this one is plus 20. This is the one that you said was plus 30. So this one right here is correct, yeah? Third, I'm still early third year. Oh yeah, well yeah. This one we already checking all of them to be sure. I see. I was wondering if you third G1, yeah, I was thinking like third dirt epithet. Nice. Can't wait for this to be a fucking 1-star speed spark with pace chaser aptitude. I guess pace we could at least use, but it's not my preferred. Speed scroll's actually nice. Speed is a little low. What's your type? Beginner's Guide to Reading? I need to read some of these events, man. Give me the speed scroll. Now I suddenly don't feel so bad. This is pretty good. I mean, this is one speed card, right? Like, it is interesting to see, for sure. Like, this is one fucking speed card. All the track budget specific events are really cute. I believe it, man. It's kind of a cute game. Do we want to... We're probably going... Race. No. We're going race, rest? Race, rest? Probably. Because we can't do the Champions Cup, of course. I gotta use these hammers too. I gotta remember not forget to use these. Japan Cup's a pretty good place to use the glow sticks too. I don't actually know. Well, no, I think actually the TS Climax races do give more even than the Japan Cups. It's probably better to save it for them. I think. Because I know I used the glow sticks on the final race one time, and that one race was 95,000 fans. The first and second one, I believe, are fewer fans, but the Japan Cup should probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 60k if we use the glow stick on it, I think. What am I doing here? I guess am I fucking wasting this turn? Like, no, Jesus, I guess I am, yeah. We race. We still don't race this turn. We need to race 3 in a row after. Whistle, Guts, Cupcake, Energy. Maybe we shouldn't buy any of this right now, actually. Maybe we should only buy the Guts. Climax races are fan generators, for real. You did get timed out, or not timed out, you did get auto-modded for saying Climax races, which I think is very funny, personally. What if I just popped another fucking speed ankle weight right here? Who's gonna stop me? No one, I think. Yeah, what if I just fucking did this? It's a long time till the next summer camp, man. And fuck it, give me a megaphone too. Real quick correction on myself. Potential replacement race is year 3 Takarazuka Kinen for Teo Show, not Tenno Show Spring, which might change the calculation. Takarazuka Kinen is a lot worse, right? Because it is only, I think it only, like the only thing that you need it for, I think, is it, which one? Because there's one that's like, Phenomenal again, it's like win one of like a group of races, so you don't need any one of them, right? Yeah, yeah. Wait, does Takarazuka Kinen have Pro Racer? Is that the one? No. West Japan Wiz? This isn't G1s though. Yeah, wait. Is the Takarazuka Kinen just like... Oh, Spring Champion, right? That's the one. Yes, yeah, there you go. That's the one. Yeah, so I mean, that is worse, because the Tenno... well, yeah, because the Tenno Show Spring is 2 different plus 20s, right? This is 1 plus 20. So this is a lot easier. This is easier to get rid of, right? Because Tenno Show Spring is... Isn't it? Like right here. No? Oh, it's right here. There you go. This guy is... Oh, it is... Well, it is part of the fucking thing for it, though. Never mind. I guess this Takarazuka Kinen you could get rid of, though? Oh, I see what you mean. You're still getting rid of this anyway, but you could still get Shield Bearer without it. Yeah, I see. So you're only giving... Yeah, so whereas giving up this would lose you 40 stats, giving up Takarazuka Kinen only loses you 20 stats. So that does make it easier to replace, for sure. Teo Show might clear if it gets you to 5 third G1s, plus you can dodge Tenno Show Spring if you mysteriously don't have enough stam / don't want to take any recovery. Interesting idea. I'm gonna use this megaphone, by the way. Megaphone. It's gonna be like not that much extra stats, but you know, whatever we can squeeze out. It's nice. We'll get more megaphones. Guy who didn't get more megaphones earlier and is now regretting it. We'll get more megaphones for sure. Akion, the spoiled child. Wit. Maybe Stamina and Gus just because the Kika Show is literally next turn, and I'm not entirely... Like, she should be fine. Tachyon can do this with just her ult. If her ult doesn't pop, she's going to die. If her ult does pop, she's totally fine. Yeah, should be okay. I guess we can grab Corner Recovery anyway, since it might be nice to have. Yeah, sure. Do not actually click the Tenno Show Autumn, it's a trick. Nothing is going away, so that's fine. He's rocking long B. It's a little sus, but oh no, she's not. Never mind, that was a different parent setup. Yeah, if her ult pops, she gets to cheat pretty hard. Distance. I was worried about nothing, man. Non-standard distance. Lots of power. Okay. Thank you. Triple crown, just like that, man. So it turns out it's easy, actually. They make whole fucking UMA seasons about getting the triple crown when you just, I don't know, walk in and do it. Like, it's just easy. Weird, I guess. I don't know what Tokai Teo keeps complaining about, man. Run me? Yeah. Oh, wait. I fucking keep forgetting to use these guys. Yeah, there you go. Pop it. Think of all the skill points. The hammers are not yet part of my my autopilot. I only have recently started seeing their majesty. They're cheap is the thing, right? They're like 25 fucking coins. That's assuming there's no discount. Another megaphone! Never punished, man. Up tempo is not bad. That's Killer Tunes White. Stamina Wit. What is this? Speed, I suppose. We don't care about either of the stats, really, but this will just be better for winning races. We're going to do another one of these. We are Mile Championshiping here, not Japan Cupping. I just never changed this. It just gets me to the race screen, and I remember what I need to do, so it's cool. But we are going to do the Mile Championship here. Oh, no, we don't have to. We probably, I guess, should do the Japan Cup. Because we can't get the Mile epithet anyway, because the NHK Mile Cup only happens in Classic, right? Yeah. So we can't get that anyway, because we already lost that. So I guess we will do the Japan Cup, just because we have a better chance of winning it, I think. Yeah. We're already, this is just basically a G1 for G1's sake. I don't think there's any epithet attached to this, to the Classic year Japan Cup. There's an argument to not even run this at all. But honestly, I don't think the 15%, I don't think it happens to me twice in a row. That shit does not happen to me. Yare. I don't think so. Plus 20 on either Japan Cup or Armakinen Classic if you triple crown? Huh? Because I always get it on the Armakinen. Because I don't run it. I think it's plus... The Armakinen is plus 40, usually. Or no, it's plus 60, I think. Right? Or no, is it? It's two different achievements. Yeah. Yeah, it's plus 60. This is why the Triple Crown is so important, right? Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that nuts? You just run a race and get 60 stats? Plus 30 on that epithet, but yeah, it's massive. Yeah, it's two different plus 30s. What the fuck? What? Okay, I actually need to understand what epithet is that's doing that. Is it incredible? Achieve the stunning epithet, which is, yeah. And then win either the Japan Cup or the Armakinen. Yeah, but then why is it phenomenal? Achieve the stunning epithet and win 2 of the Tenno Spring, Takarazuka Kinen, Japan Cup, Tenno Autumn, Osaka High, Armakinen. Ah, okay, so it's because I usually, if you win the Takarazuka Kinen early, then you'll get this. If you win the classic Takarazuka Kinen, then you get this one too. Gotcha. Otherwise, it would happen later. God damn. A lot of stats, man. Anyway, it's rest time. Power ankle weights? I could grab one. Grab some power ankle weights. Shops have been... I'd say a little underwhelming, for sure. Class Triple Crown is so load-bearing in Track Blazer. I mean, it makes sense, right? If it's a career about... Oh, sorry. If it's a career about, like, winning big races. I'm a little surprised they don't give as much dick to the senior Autumn Triple Crown, right? Considering that shit is even harder. Like, Fall Champion is... Yeah, it's only plus 20, right? Legendary? Home Stretch Haste. Isn't this fucking crazy? Lady or Stunning. So you have to win the triple Tiara or Triple Crown. And then you have to fucking do Spring Champion. So you have to win the Senior Spring Triple Crown. And the Senior Fall Triple Crown. And you get Home Stretch Hint Haste plus 1. What the fuck? Whatever, man. But yeah, like this shit only is... This is plus 20? That's it? There's 2 horses in history that have done this. There's like 8 Triple Crown winners. They just don't fuck with it like that, I guess. They just don't fuck with the fucking classic Fall Triple Crown. They don't fuck with Zeno Rob Roy or TM Opera O, man. Anyway, we should race, for sure. Operation Cacao. What are these fucking front-runner skills in my late-pace life? What can we grab here that's worth anything? Head on to get it out of the pool. Yeah. They hate Elder Horses. It's all about debut with these vultures, I guess. Looking for just another horse to fucking ruin the life of. Do your best to never let Uma Musume sports wash some of the actual real-life horrors of horse racing for you. Do. Empowering Megaphone, amazing. Or Megaphone pill. I want to talk about Abuse, man. Amazing. Living Alone. Mr. Cheeseburger. I don't think I've seen this one. I think this is new. Ramp Up Hint, huh? Or maybe I've seen this? I think I've not seen Mr. Cheeseburger and Maruzensky together. Ramp Up Hint seems good. Yeah, seems good. We actually do a couple races in a row here too if the training's not good. Whistle's nice. Wit manual's nice. Megaphone. I do love the music in Mantman. That's a good click. I will probably take that. And yeah, I can take that. We can even ult. Look up, it's like very hard for us to get a better speed click on this deck than this. And I can maybe ignore my speed forever, almost, if I do this now. It is crazy to have one speed card and not be focusing speed very hard at all and still have 600 speed going to senior year, which was like, in Aoharu, that was like my bar for like speed is looking good this run. Or like, more so, I guess it was like the minimum acceptable speed to go into senior year with. We're doing this on fucking one speed card and like a power focus. Interesting. 20% speed growth certainly goes crazy though, right? It's not. Actually, is the power click really good? No, it isn't. Okay. So yeah, we do. We have another speed ankle weight in the shop too, so you don't have to worry about being too flippant with this one. This is a little risky for sure using this right here, but 20% speed growth does numbers. It is a really big deal. Unfuck me immediately. Pretty good. And with the Etsuko here too, that means it's actually like a 63 speed click. I do have the ankle and the megaphone up, right? Indeed. Amazing. And then, yeah, this is definitely a race turn. We convert 100 coins to 50 stats. On average, each race win is like +10 to each stat category before considering the other random stat stuff. Yeah, I will say that a coin converting 2 to 1 in stats is like, it's not the best case scenario, but it is like a good case. That is like the stat scrolls, right? Which of all the things that are directly converting coins to stats, it is the best conversion ratio. It's the risk-free rate of stats. I think it's a little. I think it's like a slight premium on the risk-free rate if you're talking about like the actual. Like I assume you're using that word. Aren't you like an accountant or something, Ophidian? Yes, or actuary. You're an actuary, right? Something like that. But yeah, I think it's a little actuary. Yeah. It's a little bit above the risk-free rate. I think like it's like this is a good return. You know what I mean? A bit loose on the term. Fair. This is a good return on investment. I think is 2 to 1. But yes, you can probably make it out to be that because you get to use the coins on whatever you want. So even though technically it probably won't convert 2 to 1 every time, the fact that you do get to pick whatever is the best of your options all the time helps kind of make up that nice never punish. Another megaphone helps make up that gap, I suppose. I do need like more energy. I don't need to buy any of this right now. Why am I doing this? That's a really bad habit that I have to cull, is buying shit right away as soon as it shows up. Using the books as a baseline, I say that as risk-free rate. Yeah, that's using the scrolls as a baseline, I think, right? The books are a little worse, and obviously the notepads are like significantly worse. They're 3 to 1, right? That's what I mean when I say like the scrolls is 2 to 1, and that's the best stat item. So it's a little bit above average there. Books/scrolls? The books are 7 for 15, right? So obviously it's nitpicky, but it's not fully 2 to 1. I can race here and then rest next turn. Yeah, so we do have some nice stuff on the shop. I get what you mean? Yeah. One of my friends did the What Uma Musume Are You quiz, and they got Agnes Digital #1 and Sweep Tosho basically tied. That means they're a fucking freak, right? Like, I think I'm allowed to make fun of them for that. I'm pretty sure that is just like, you are like a very difficult to manage individual. But like, maybe a little goated as well? Like, I think it'd make you a little goated. I think it might be a little goated. I was gonna say, but that's big. I know what you are, Energy. She's quite the menace. I shouldn't get these things first. I should get the other things first. And I shouldn't get anything this turn still unless I'm gonna use it. Am I gonna train this turn? Yes. Do I want a good luck charm this turn? I think so. Okay, so we should grab... Nana, I've come around on Digitan. She might be the best of us. I got no hate in my heart for Digitan. I'm just saying, like, if I were to compare someone and go, you know who you remind me of? Agnes Digital. And that's not even, really, Agnes Digital is like, she's not like she's a, but it's like, exactly the combination. You know what you remind me of? Agnes Digital plus Sweep Tosho. That's like an insult. Like, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Like, what did I do? I'll time them out, probably. I'm getting a little too timeout happy, maybe. That might be the case. I want a good luck charm. And I think that's it. That's everything I need for now. Motivating Megaphone, I can pop right here. And Sweep Tosho was damning for sure. Yeah, it was like right, like they were both basically the exact same number, but Agnes Digital was like 0.1% more. Yada 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 looking ass. This is a speed turn? Wit turn? Might be a wit turn. If it's a wit turn, do I need the good luck charm? I just need a Vita 20. I just need a Vita 20 actually. I think it's a wit turn. Yeah, okay, so actually what I bought the wrong thing. I need this. Yeah. Actually, I guess, ooh, because I'm not racing this turn. Oh, I made a mistake. It's not gonna bite me, but I should remember this always. Because I'm not racing this turn, these guys are going away before I can get any more coins. If I race next turn, now I could have just pivoted and raced this turn if it really did bite my ass. But these guys are gonna go away before I can get more coins. So if I can't buy them now, I can never buy them unless I race this turn. So I think I should do this because before, yeah. Like these are either I buy them now or I never buy them. That is real and true actually, because I'm not racing this turn. Okay, give me this then and pop that. I think the failure rate should be pretty close to 0 here. It's a little higher than I thought, but I'm not going to spend a good luck charm on 12%. If I get fucked, I get fucked. Nice. That is AGL UI Goku 3 dodges in, basically. I trust him. He doesn't fail me. Pulse? Pulse could be nice. Though you can't drop White Sparks for Inherits, so it's only nice for the career. What can we get to... Oh, I guess up tempo, right? Yeah. Get it out of the medium pool for rival races. I think the Nakayama Umusume Stakes is a mile, I think. But, you know, just for the general career. I think? Yeah, it's a mile. Okay. Race-ka. I mean, if there was a good training turn, we could use it here and then go race. But it doesn't look like a very good training turn. I don't think it's worth using a whistle on either. So we can just race, rest, race. It does... We do waste a Megaphone. Is wasting one turn of a Megaphone worth a reset whistle? Is how you ask this question. And I think the answer to that is absolutely not. So, yeah. Oh, though, we also need to race anyway because I need to buy some stuff. Yeah. There's so many things to keep track of. Yeah, we have to race this turn regardless. Because I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Yeah. So it's definitely a race angle. Would love for there to be a rival race on this, but again, we're affinity maxing, so it's fine. We can skip the rival race. As much as it hurts my soul. Taiki Shuttle. Okay. Osaka High we're doing, obviously. So what are we buying from here? We can't buy everything. We have one speed ankle weight. Might be okay with that. So that's got to come here. That's fine. The cupcake is a maybe. Stamina. I feel like the stamina, we're okay. We probably, I mean, Tenno Spring is coming up for sure, but I think we can win it with the stamina we currently have. I mean, this, I guess, in case we get, like, I don't have a Miracle Cure on hand. Yeah. So just in case for, like, some run bricking protection. It really might be the speed ankle. So basically it's speed ankle weight or cupcake. And I think speed ankle weight is better. And then if we're going to do that, then we can get this too. Yeah, okay. Fine. Slow going says other stuff happening, but 4 of posterity, 4 their G1s confirmed plus 20. Okay, so everything matches so far. This next one's the interesting one. That wood click is almost good enough to give up the thing for, but not really. I have to pop an empowering megaphone to make it worth, and I don't want to. Okay. Yeah, Muteki. We've beaten you twice before, I think, in this career already. You wouldn't get your revenge, would you? No, you wouldn't. Nope, nope. Bitch made, I fear. Ethan the Sword Saint, your trainer, is going to be very disappointed in you. Just kidding. He's going to be fucking supportive as hell, because that's what he does. Oh, I wish I got the cupcake, man. If I knew you were going to give me some fucking kale juice, I would have got the cupcake, man. Front runner straightaways? Almost threw up in my mouth a little bit. Who the fuck do they think I am? When they see me running a Saiyan Sky Parent, they got these fucking weird ideas in their head. Give me long S. That'd be funny. Straightaway Adept, never punished. That was a gold inspiration? Really? It was like 9 sparks. What determines if it's gold? I thought it was how many... Like, I know you could get like a bunch of garbage ones, but I thought it was how many sparks you got that determined if it was gold. Maybe it like weighs... Gold inspiration just means you rolled high on a 3-star spark. It means almost nothing. I thought it almost also meant kind of nothing, but I thought that it meant you just rolled greater than n number of sparks. Like, it could be like 9 1-star sparks, but I thought it meant that you rolled like a bunch of sparks. That makes sense. Not even? Wow. Yeah. We want all of this. All of this. We want all of this, but not right now. Miracle Cure is nice, because I'm gonna test it on the Tenno show, so it's nice that that's there. Yep. Oh, we're already there. Never mind. So I'm not gonna test it on the Tenno show then. Okay, so this turn we're training, so what does that mean? Speed click? Power click? Dumb Falcon? Speed click's like almost as much power. Dumb Falcon is still not at Rainbow. Her friendship bonus would be something. It would take this up to like 18. Level 1 power facility really stinks. I guess it's a rest, probably. I just realized I have no energy. Like, yes, we have a good luck charm, but I think it's a rest to my chagrin, because I also have a lot of things I want out of the shot. But I think we shouldn't be super pressured. Sleep deprived. Okay. It's just nice to have standard distance on her. Straightaway Adept. Sure. This also will help a little bit, just in case we're a little low on stam for the Tenno show. Which, again, if we pop her ult, then we definitely shouldn't be, but if we don't, we're dead anyway, probably, so please get to the front of the pace pack. Ooh. How much did she lose by? Oh, 1.5 lengths? That's a little interesting, actually. I mean, I'll use 1 clock. I'll use 1 clock for like an important G1. It's the free one for the day, too. I haven't done a run yet, so. 5 dirt G1s confirmed, plus 30. Okay, then I think there's an argument that it's worth it, then. Like, you gotta know that you're taking a risk, because on the runs where you do lose the stats, like, it does just wash out the G1. And 5 dirt races plus 10 at the same time. Small, but it's something. Yeah. I think that's probably worth it, then. To run 4 races there. I'll keep that in mind for Ogre, honestly. And then we're probably going to go race, so we can chill. Well, actually, what's the shot pressure looking like? Like, I need all of that. Shot pressure looking kind of high. We do have a Miracle Cure sitting in the shop. Not that, I mean... Yeah, this will put me at 4 empowering megaphones, which is nice, but not that necessary. I guess the shot pressure is not that high. Like, if I don't race in it this turn, I'll need to buy these 2 next turn. Maybe even only this one. But then this stuff is going to start coming due soon, and we want to save for summer camp. Shot pressure decently high right now, I would say. We get these for sure. We can't, I mean, the mile, this doesn't matter anyway. It's interchangeable G1, so this depends on what turn has better training. Like, I feel like it's likely that the turn after this will be better. I think it's hugely dependent on your items and energy, and the tail show swap is an interesting angle. Sorry for how inside baseball this has gotten. I love inside baseball. That's the whole point. This whole fucking game is inside baseball, the video game. Right? The tail, when's the tail show? I don't know off the top of my head. Takarazuka year 3. Oh, right. It's literally, oh, right here. It's literally on the same turn. Right. Yeah, that does. So you're giving up Spring plus 10 for an extra dirt G1. I would say that in general, giving up plus 20 to avoid racing 4 in a row is worth it, right? Because it's the chance of minus 30, and a mood down, and skin outbreak. Now it's a chance for all of those things, but I think probably giving up a plus 20 to avoid running Summer round 1 is a bad idea. I wouldn't do that. Like, I guess you could. It's one of those things, you know. Like, if you have a really bricked turn 1 Summer, and you know you're doing the strategy, then you can go, okay, maybe I can save, like, a whistle or something, right? And use this, think of this as giving myself back plus 20 later in the year. But yeah, I think this is probably worth it, the Teo Show swap. Because I think losing out on the plus 20 to make it so that you can not run 4 in a row is probably worth it. Because again, the EV on losing 30, 40% chance of losing 30 means on average you're losing 12 stats. So then it's like, do you think that the 33% chance of skin outbreak and the guaranteed mood down are worth 8 stats together? I would say yes, right? So this Teo Show swap for the 3rd year Takarazuka is probably a good idea. If you can run the dirt ones, I think that is still a better path overall. I do like that, actually, quite a lot. So I appreciate the Inside Baseball because you taught me something, which I always enjoy learning. Especially about this fucking Chungus game where there's no end to the amount of shit you can learn. What are we doing? Am I training on this turn? Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, so many decisions to be made. We could. I don't think we have to. We don't have to worry about our energy at all because we have Kale plus Cupcake. We don't have to do the Yasudakinen because we're gone on the Mile epithet anyway. So it's just basically it's race, rest, race, or rest, race. That forced me to do 3 in a row, so I'll race this turn. Okay. Easy choice. Hello, Vodka. Vodka beats my ass. I found Vodka to be one of the scarier rivals as well. Yep. Easy clap, though. But yeah, I found Vodka to be, yeah, she I mean, 3/4 of a length. We're kind of strong right now. Not crazy strong, we're kind of strong right now. Put the Fear of God in me a little. We are going to have to roll the 3% or whatever, the 5%. I think it's 3%, running a race with no energy at all. Oh! No, we won't. I think is it 3%? Hold. It's like down here. Yeah. Running 1 or 2 races with 0 energy. Mood down that. Yeah, it's 4% of skin outbreak, 8% of skin outbreak. I think I am okay to do that. If they hit me with that, you can't, like, that's a low enough, you can't play around that, in my humble opinion. You can't let that stop you. I need you. I'll decide next turn. The fact there's already one here too makes me think the answer is no. 3 good luck charms is also already probably too many, so that also lowers the value of energy items a little bit. Like, they all kind of coalesce, right? Valkyrie Princess fucking up my early game optimals got me caressing my clocks and centering myself, you know? The clocks are very high value, okay? The clocks are very high value, do not forget. The clocks are a difficult to renew resource that has to last you, luckily, less time than on JP. It only has to last you the next, like, 3 months or whatever until Mant is gone, but I think you can definitely be 2 pro. Oh, this is 3? Oh, I already raised. Oh, okay. So we're gonna rest on this turn then. I would rather not rest. I could just hit the width click raw. I could just do this as well. Guaranteed pass it. Reset whistles are definitely best saved for summer. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because we'll never be racing at 0, so we're fine. Yeah, okay. Galakami Princess kind of low-key, kind of nice compared to other backliners if you buy NSM early. Yeah, it's just that a lot of the early game miles and stuff like that, NSM is very inconsistent, right? Like, if more of the early game races were mediums and even, like, longer mediums and stuff, yeah. But, I mean, we know from CMs, it is still more likely because there's 18 people often to a lobby. But just the way that, like, final corner fanning and stuff like that tends to work, NSM does get a lot less reliable on those shorter tracks. She also still has a usable unique. True. I actually don't know what her ult does at all, but I'll believe you. I'll say true. True, man. Like the show. Witch click? Witch click? Raw witch click? Yeah, I guess. I guess, man. Could make an argument for using the empowering megaphone there, just in case this next turn is also really good. That could skip Yasukinen. But it's not, so never punished, I guess. What's going away in one turn? This megaphone? Yeah, it's okay. These things can all go away. We have more than enough of that. Gonna have to make a decision on what exactly to... Next turn is gonna be a very interesting decision post-race on what to buy. Vodka again? That scares me, man. I think she might beat us. Speaking of early game races, y'all run any Mile B Umas? It feels so much worse than I thought it would. Yeah, it stinks a little bit, especially because, I mean, it is, of all of the like, medium B or, like, long B. Well, long B in careers, funny enough, long B would matter the most in, like, a CM. But in careers, because nobody has enough stamina for the races anyway, often, if you have enough stamina for a long B, like, doesn't matter at all, as it turns out. So you can kind of make up for it by just getting a little bit more stam. Because no one is full spurting in these careers on the longs until like fucking final year Armakinen maybe. But yeah, medium B is worse than Mile B, but it's a lot rarer that you end up with medium B, right? Mile B is pretty stinky. I've tried it a few times, and like it's not like unrunnable, obviously, but it does stink because you're running a lot of miles early game when you're at your weakest. Oh my god. This is kind of fake shop pressure because I don't need most of these items. Like, you might look at this and go, we don't have enough coins, but, like, most of this is kind of fake, right? Like, we already have 2 speed ankle weights, 3 empowering megaphones, and 3 good luck charms, and we don't even care about our speed that much to begin with, so, like, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. This could be nice. We could grab this, I guess. I mean, like, a Miracle Cure is nice. Like, the energy, maybe. One of these Master Cleat Hammers. Maybe I don't grab the Power Manual and I grab a Motivating Megaphone? I don't think so. I think we're fine on megaphones, man. I think I grab this and we save the 148 for whatever pops up in summer along with these guys. Yeah. That's fine. Seems fine. Long B's alright because you don't run any longs until like post-summer 1, so you're good, and yeah, they all gas out. Yeah. Hypothetically, I guess medium B would be way worse than Mile B, but who the fuck do you end up with medium B on? I'm sure someone. Like, I know there are Umas that don't have medium aptitude, but those Umas are usually sprint Umas. So you can, I mean, obviously Mile plus sprint is not the same as Mile plus medium. There's way more Mile medium races than Mile sprint races, but it's a very edge case scenario where you even have to worry about that, where you have Mile aptitude but not medium aptitude. Takarazaka Kinen. Yeah, I guess. I want the coins, for sure. Do I have an artisan hammer? I don't think so. I think I've used my artisan hammers. 7 lengths. Special mogged. I would like... I'm gonna whistle a little bit aggressively. Dude, there's so many megaphones. Where was this in my first summer, man? Okay, so what does the shop reset look like? There's a cleat hammer in there. It's nice. 2 cleat hammers. Okay. Let's not buy anything yet. So this turn, kind of stinky. I think what we could do here, potentially, so we have this in the bag, so energy should be fine, but I think we just need to start getting value out of the trading items that we're holding. Even if it's not the ideal thing, just getting some value out of them is better than them just being coins that we spent for nothing, right? So I think we start ulting. We'll do the speed click this turn. And then we can like good luck charm our way through most of summer camp. Pretty easily, right? Nothing is expiring this turn, yeah. We can do this. My wit is a little low considering I have 3 wit cards. I am waiting for, you know, the wit cards to combine here at some point. We do have another speed ankle weight, so I'm okay with using that. But after this, I'm going to start whistling for wit, I think. You have 1 more speed ankle weight, and honestly, like, at that point, we have enough speed for the rest of the career. I don't care about my speed at all. So I think I want to use... Honestly, I might even not want to use the... If this is a even halfway decent power click, if there was a Daitaku Helios on that, I would take it. So I don't think I'm going to buy any speed ankle weights for sure. I don't think I want to buy another good luck charm. Might buy this empowering megaphone. And I'm probably just going to buy the cleat hammer and let everything else here expire. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're going to do one more. We're gonna go just again get value out of these items that are sitting in here, and then I'm going to whistle very aggressively for good wit clicks because I have again 3 wit cards, which the game has consistently forgotten this run. But I would like, at least like a double wit rainbow. This is just a lot of power, honestly, is why I like that click. Because Kita-san does have the power bonus as well, right? Okay, good. I don't have to whistle that hard. Now we don't have to use the good luck charm. We can, one good luck charm can be nice to have as like a, oh fuck, I got caught on like a weird turn and there's really good training. So I think we can save it. Since we do have Kale Juice plus Cupcake. So it's fine. I'll buy the Cleat Hammer and then leave everything else for now. So let's go Boom Boom. And then Megaphone me. This will be a pretty decent wit click. Power is basically almost where we want it to be. Wit is gonna start catching up pretty quickly too. Really, man, I'm so sad there's no wit ankle weights. I'm gonna whistle this. It's aggressive, but I'm gonna whistle this for either a better power click or if I use one whistle and they just give me Fine Mo again, they're gonna make me blink probably, but. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. I can use my power ankle weights on this and be relatively happy with it. And then it's just basically us, like, clicking wit fucking for the rest of the career, maybe. Because the only thing we want to do, like, this damn near gets us to 1100 power as is if we do nothing else. I think honestly, straight up fucking might, right? Because we're gonna get, like, plus 100s to all from just existing going through here. So, like, a teensy-weensy bit more power and we get there. Obviously, we don't need 1100 wits, but it is part of the goal, so I would like it if possible. Yeah, if I see good wit clicks, I think I'm going to value them pretty heavily against races right now. This is a Parrot Tachyon? Indeed. I'm gonna value any wit clicks I see pretty highly against races right now. Is that true? Is that correct to do? Kind of. I mean, I don't really need anything in this shop, really. The motivating megaphone would be nice, I suppose. We do only have 2 empowerings left. Motivatings are nicer for the TS Climax because they last for 2 turns. It's an interesting choice. This is, I mean, with a megaphone, this could be like 36 wit. Because this is 25 baseline, and then we probably would get around 11-ish. Or maybe closer to 33, 32 wit. I could just commit to not racing this turn and next turn, and then go... That is losing everything in this shop, though, which I think I'm okay with doing. Yeah, sure. A little bit of a megaphone crisis, potentially, but we'll see. Oh, look at that, 37 wit. He's kind of insane with the eyeballing. 6, 7. We do need a little bit more power. Believe it or not, I'm gonna whistle you. Better. Same exact power click, which is funny. I am quite surprised at how difficult getting wit up has been, considering the fact that we do have 3 wit clicks. I'm not sure if that's a piloting error from me somewhere along the way, or like how many races has this Tachyon raced so far? 26. That is not a lot. She is gonna end up with probably 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Well, maybe 1, 2, 3, 1. 33. Yes, she's not racing that much, but 33 is quite low, actually. 33 is quite low, actually. Maybe I skipped too many turns for training. Maybe I'm doing that right now. 33 is not a good amount of races, certainly. This is very cute. I never noticed this. Beat your best. You can do it. Let's race. Let's race a little bit more. Maybe we get some scrolls. Oh, Ogre. They nerf. Ogre does not feel like a particularly spooky rival, I will say. They do kind of, it feels like they don't really, they have to hold her back. Yeah, they have to tie weights around her ankles. Make it fair for everyone else. Stamina kind of worthless. Guts, ankle weight's kind of worthless. A little bit punished. He was hungry that day. 10 to all. Or 10 to all, 10 to 2. Skin Outbreak. Another whistle is nice. Speed, ankle weights. No thank you. Motivating Megaphone is nice. That's nice. We can wait on everything else. I might use these right now. No, I won't. I don't think we're getting to 1100 wit. This really is surprising to me. I'm really surprised this is this low. Feels like with I've gotten 1100 wit with 2 wit cards pretty consistently before, so I'm not sure if this is like I've just played this truly horribly or if it's been just very sparse on the wit clicks. Regardless, I'm quite surprised that this is as low as it is. I guess we race, it's fine. It's very odd. We do have an Artisan Hammer to spend on the Tenno Autumn. One pile of trash, please. Ooh. Oh, there you go. There's 27 wit off that race. What is this ad quote nonsense you're hitting me with? Halloween. I did not realize there were fucking vuvuzelas in the background there. This is nice. A little bit more wit. That was 27 wit off that race. Pong chat nonsense is what. That's true. That's true, man. That's fucking real and also true. Ad quote. Interesting command name. I'm gonna run 3 races in a row. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we got there's a picture in there. That's fine. Plus 15%? 3 times in the same fucking career. Wait, no. 2 times in the same fucking career? Shit doesn't happen to me. I also forgot to use the hammer again. Hello, Mambo. Get absolutely mogged, Mambo. Lose by 7 lengths, Mambo. Get sent to the Shadow Realm, Mambo. Sure. Another 15 wit. Like, I mean, I'm being rewarded pretty heavily right now. Whoa! And this is a little non-standard, I would say. Like Satoru Gojo. We just got 45 wit out of that race. It's pretty good. No. That's like pretty good. Plus 30 wit just like that. And we got 15 from the race too. It was 45 wit off 1 race. Suddenly it's not looking so bad. Suddenly it's not looking so bad. Okay, hold up. Now I'm like, wait, we need to make sure we get to 1100 power also, by the way. What's going away in a turn? I mean, I can't buy it anyway, probably, unless it's a scroll of sorts. It is not. It's a Guts ankle weight, which I do not care about. Suddenly, it's not looking so bad, huh? That's why you never glue yourself? Oh, I'm with you. Now we're almost at 1100. Hesitant Pace is actually kind of nice as well. We should grab that. Be a nice thing to have on anyone. Hanshin Race Class. Be gone. You fool. That's so last CM. This is nice. Yeah. Plus 45 wit, just like that. This racing thing, pretty good in this Mance champion. Mambo again! Prepare to be obliterated. I love when you get to senior year and you just like, you just stop losing races. You're just fucking winning everything by distance, even if it's like a medium. Like, well, what is happening? Another Megaphone's actually nice. We do need that. Power is nice too. Honestly, I probably might like that more than Falco. More wit. Okay, wit I think is good now, right? Because we get 7 to all, 10 to all, 80 to all. No, 70 to all. We get 7 to all from after the Aramakinen. The greatest for whom or whatever. We get 10 to all from best senior year of Momusume. Then we get 60. And then we get 10. So this is right now 1095. We need 5 more wits. Crazy what they're doing to me. 8 plus 87 if I remember correctly. I think it's plus 97. No, you're right. It's plus 87. Yeah. Plus 87. No, you're right. So power is lagging behind a little bit more too. Do I race again this turn? I think so. I think we can make up... So we have to make up 5 wit, and between the 3 TS climax turns, the racing turns, we have to make up 5 wit and 40 power? A little less, 39 power? I think we can do that. Speed ankle weights will be helpful for this, actually. Empowering Megaphone is great for it, too. And we might get it off these races, too. I don't think any of the grandparents ran something on this day, so let's run this right-handed medium in case we get right-handed. Seems like a good idea for a guy like me. Nice. Give me power scrolls. Or power right here. Nope. No power. No power scrolls. No power there. Oh well, happens. This is energy, which is nice. I think we're fine on energy regardless. We have a good luck charm and a bunch of energy items. Grab another. Oh, wait, we need 3 megaphones? Yeah. 3 empowerings would be ideal. Ooh. We can buy whatever we need out of the last shop, almost certainly. These are basically, these speed ankle weights are... Ooh, well, we don't need this much width. It's actually a lie. It's actually a scam. As good as that looks, it's a scam. Falco. Still not at fucking orange, man. Wait, I know I was kind of deprioritizing it, but it is kind of crazy still. You could greed and use the Master Cleat Hammer on the Armakinen right now and hope that you get another one in the shop. You will get at least an Artisan one, but I don't know if it's worth that kind of greed. Give me ramp up. Gimme. Base corners. Give me Hydrate. Ogre comes with Hydrate baseline, so it's not that useful. I guess I want a higher chance of these guys dropping all like the medium straightaways, medium corners, space straightaways, space corners. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Race. Mata race. It's okay, you can't... Mathematically, you can't feel bad about this one. Power 5? Nice. Would have been nice if it was width 5. It would be nice to get width 5 out of this right here. Potentially. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find a training turn to click width for 5 widths, which... 5 widths? Yeah! Okay, amazing. Wait, is it more than 1100? Or is it 1100 or more? Oh, 10 widths. Never mind. Okay, we're definitely fine. And that was, wait, that was 10 widths and 10 power. That was fucking perfect. We're definitely fine with that. But is it? That's actually an important question. Is it if you get to 1100 or if you're more than 1100? And we did get Master Hammers. I don't know the answer, actually. Okay, so now we just focus power for 3 turns in a row. Because Wits is going to get plus 70. Yeah, Wits totally fine. So now we just click power no matter what they give us, basically. The dreaded document I go. That's fair. I could click speed as well if it's a good speed click, because that could be a decent amount of power. Right now it's neither. Let's just get to max energy. Let's use this. Actually, let's not use anything till we see what we get. If it's like, if it ends up shit, we can use the motivating. It's kind of shit. Okay, we use the motivating. We use the empowering on the next 2 turns. We'd use another whistle, but I think I'd rather not. We don't need that much extra power. We're getting 70, so we need 24 power over these 3 turns. Even 3 of these clicks will do it, so we're guaranteed. That's nice. That feels good. Still, I'm a little surprised at how lucky we had to get. Don't forget to use your hammers. I'm a little surprised at how lucky we had to get to actually hit our wits, right? 3 wit cards? I guess it just happens. I guess it just fucking happens. Unless they got sloppy 1100 or over 1099 is the actual breakpoint. That makes sense. Because it's the new rank, I assume. It's SS. Right? Which, again, you hit by getting to 1100, not above 1100. Or SS plus? Is that what it's SS plus? Is 1100 to 1200, I think. Random acts. Kinda nuts. No ankle weight equivalent for wit, so wit gotta work a bit harder. Yeah, I guess I didn't focus it enough in the early part of the career, right? We left the make debut preparation period with level 1 wit facility. That might be what it was. It's confusing because the racetrack bonus is 601 plus. Yes, it is. That's correct. I will whistle this, because again, even if there's nothing on here at all, we're still fine. But it'd still be nice to have something a little better, and wit is fine as is. It's much better. I don't have any power ankle weights though, do I? No, I don't. So I guess weirdly a really good speed click would be better. This is probably better for our rating as well. Maybe we can just check anyway. We have enough of these to just pop them every turn until we'll have sneaking wood clicks. It's true. This is more power, isn't it? 1822? No, it isn't. But it's way more stats overall, certainly. Yeah, okay, we can do this. This is not going to be an SS Uma anyway, but we can at least try and get that up as high as we can. He's already over 1100 for power and width, so it's all good. Unpicky. We have the hammer on him. I just used it. I always get paranoid that I'm going to just fucking C plus 15 or whatever. Fan sticks? You're right. I forgot. Yep. I was saving them for the last 2 races and I didn't use them. Oh, that's less than the Japan Cup. Okay, good to know. The last one is like an insane amount of fans, but that one's less than the Japan Cup, actually, I think. Trainer-kun. This is still the best click we can do. Okay. I was calculating for plus 87 and then forgetting to click Master Hammer on one of the end races because I'm looking at too many things. Kind of unironically do love that because like I love having that many decision points in the game that it gets a little overwhelming. Fuck with that shit heavy. Fan sticks, cleat hammer, nice. Go. Oh, what the fuck, the music for this last. Okay, I see you. I see you, man. Plus 20. Wait, how many fans was that? That last one was like a lot of fans, right? Especially they let me like slot in 3 hammers for the end races and just not very sharp at the end of the day. That's it is probably a good quality of life if you could like schedule race usage, like schedule a hammer for certain races or something. That'd be quite nice. 1100. I mean, it worked. It did work. I feel like it should be easier than this though. I feel like we should be pretty easily capping with 3, but something went wrong. And I think part of it was we didn't get offered, like I think we got offered very few even double rainbow wit turns. But also I think I just didn't focus it hard enough before junior, before make debut. So that is it's definitely partially on me. What do we want her to? I think I just want to have a bigger chance of medium corners and straightaways, to be completely real with you. I think, yeah. Like boom. Hydrate, Ogre comes with baseline, but I guess it could be nice to get hints for it. Slipstream probably. Try and make an early game race chain if possible. One time bleed wheat hard on Say. Doesn't Say have like 10% wood growth though? That certainly helps as well. Any wood growth at all I feel like is very valuable. 20%? Oh, that'll do it, yeah. Sympathy? Yeah, sure, man. Why not? Let's grab Sympathy. It's a lot of skills. All right, what do you think? I mean, 1100 speed, 1100 power. Probably an S rank Uma will be my guess because the stats just aren't that high. I don't even know if she gets to S+. She definitely doesn't get to SS. But she does have like 150 fucking skills and she ran a lot of races, a lot of G1s. Do you think the spark will be absolutely nothing? Oh, S+. Oh, she wasn't that far off of SS. I guess the triple 1100s helps a little bit. But. Mile? Whoa, I mean, a lot of whites. But yeah, Guts Mile is not what I'm looking for. Satsuki Show, Victoria, Mile, Takarazuka Kinan. I mean, no groundwork spark either. Yeah. What is this one again? This is Stamina and Guts. Interesting. I mean, the whites aren't horrible except for the fact that really the only white that I care about. Like, if this was, like, even a 1-star Guts, fuck it. If this was, like, 1-star Guts, 2-star medium groundwork, like, I would consider that already. But, I just got none of that except for the 1-star Guts, I suppose. Hey, such is the reality of parent runs. There's not that many races, right? I definitely should race a little more. I wonder when this happened. I feel like we raced a decent amount in senior year. It might have been. It must be classic then. It must be classic where I'm not racing enough. Yeah, 35 is a little low. Regardless, we take those. Falco. All individual event rewards earned. Yes, I hadn't done that yet. I was renting an apartment. You gotta be nice to me. I only have 262,000 points for the events too, man. I've done like 3 runs since the event dropped. I feel 35-ish is pretty average. That's pretty low. Like for the 3,200, I would agree, right? But now that we don't need, like, you need to train more often when you had 4 stats that you cared about, right? When it was like you need speed, stamina, power, and wit, then yeah. But if we're talking about just not, if you don't care about your stamina, then I feel like you can run like high 30s pretty consistently and not really feel any downside to it. In fact, it's probably a good thing. This is very funny. I love her with her little super fan. I am glad they changed this. Like, again, it is nice. One thing is, like, yeah, like, they did originally release it with all, like, the JP requirements, but it is nice that they very quickly, I mean, they only had 48 hours or something, right? But, it is nice that they very quickly changed it like this and made it 500 million, or a billion, rather, which is obviously significantly more doable, 4 times as doable. They made it, honestly, too low. Like, I feel like they could have, if, I'm not complaining at all, right? But considering we had until, I think, 5 p.m. tomorrow to do this. I feel like they could have made it like 750 at least. Maybe even a trillion, but pretty sure it was already intended to be metrics based, and the JP metrics at the time were way higher. Yeah. Whenever companies do stuff like this, like they absolutely expect you to get all the way to the end, right? Like, yes, they wanted it to incentivize you to play, but they expect to just hand out, like, they've already budgeted that we're handing out all of these rewards, right? So they definitely didn't expect it to be a thing where we couldn't get to the end, but I think they just didn't think about it when they dropped it. But I'm glad they fixed it. I'm glad they fixed it pretty quick, right? It could have been 1 trillion. I think so. I think it probably could have been 1 trillion. 500 billion is very little. Like, it could have been 750 at the very least, but I'll take it. Hey, free rewards, basically. And the shit drops like fucking 70 clocks or something as well, so. Maybe if you have some good training, you might race a bit less. Yeah, maybe. I think, like, at the end of the day, if you're hitting your, like, the number of races isn't what matters. If you have all your skills and you're hitting your stat thresholds, then it's fine. But I think you will do that more consistently by racing more often. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, one, obviously the skill points, the most efficient way to gain skill points is to race. But then the thing about Mant is that races are a very good way to get stats as well. So it's not like there's some hard and fast rule of, like, didn't race 37 times the horse's glue. But I look at 35 and I go, I probably made a mistake in my decision making somewhere. I probably should have raced more. Log in for a total of 250 days. On my Christmas Ogre, you prioritize 1200 wit over 1200 power. Yeah, even if it meant like 900-ish power. I prioritize 1200 wit over 1200 power on almost everyone, but especially Christmas Ogre. Yeah. You probably don't have to choose. The secret, I'll tell you that. You probably don't have to choose. It depends on how good you are at Mant, which, I mean, you're pretty inside baseball at the very least. You could probably get almost 1200 in all of them. At the very least, 1200 speed and like 1100 in both of them. It's a bit high roll to 12, 12, 12. Yeah, but you can at least probably get 1200, 1100, 1100, or 1200, 1000, 1200, or something like that, right? Especially on Christmas Ogre, because your stamina requirement is 0, right? Like, your stamina requirement is whatever you ended up with is enough. Like, you don't have to worry about, you have to do exactly 0 stam clicks. Like, even if you get hit by like a murmur, which is probably not going to happen anyway, but like, even if you get hit by like a fucking murmur, I think you might be fine with like 400 stamina, because you're running 4 recoveries in your ult. For Ogre, it's probably a lot easier. Yeah. Chris Ogre kind of ends up getting close to max power. If I don't end up clicking Pasa Rainbows is the only power card I'm taking, indeed. I can do 1200, 1200, 1200, but I got a front runner to farm. Yeah. If you have to pick, I would say like 1200 wit is definitely more important than 1200 power, but you shouldn't be getting 900 power, I think. You know what I mean? Like, if you bring Pasa as your Borrow and you bring like Power Sparks, you should be getting like 1000 power almost by like default, it feels like. At the very least. Like, 900 power feels a little low. If at the end of the day, though, I would say the answer to your question is if you're going to prioritize one over the other, I think wit is better than power for most horses on most tracks, but especially for Christmas Ogre. How are y'all getting Nimble Nav? I might not. I mean, obviously, you can. If you don't borrow Find Mo, that's probably the easiest way to do it. If you don't borrow Find Mo, you probably need it off a White Spark or something. But like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, Christmas Ogre needs it less than most other. You have your acceleration not sorted, but like mostly sorted, right? It's good to have though as a differentiator, but I don't think it's not super duper mission critical. I don't think. Mayano speed, you could do that too. Yeah, you could borrow Mayano speed. But yeah, I would say if not that, then some White Sparks probably. Ogre doesn't absolutely need it, but Find Mo gives it. Yes, yeah. And there's a Teo event that gives it if you're lucky. So if you're going to just fully commit to going wit over power, then you could just borrow Find Mo instead of Pasa. I think that sucks a little bit though. If you don't have either of them, you're in a little bit of a stinky position. At least try to get up tempo from somewhere if you can't get Killer Tunes, I guess. But yeah, I would say I would give up Nimble Nav sooner than I would give up Pasa, is what I'll tell you. You know what I mean? Really? I thought Nimble Nav was really good on this track. I mean, like, yes and no, in the sense that Nimble Nav is always really good when it hits. It is one of the stronger, like, just like what the accelerate. It's Nakayama 2000, right? Like, what the acceleration does is just one of the stronger, it's one of the stronger accelerations in the game, just straight up, right? And the final corner is, you know, it's close enough here. You've already started to fan out a bit, but like not really, right? So like, yeah, Nimble Nav will have a decent chance of, like, Nimble Nav will have a decent chance of proccing here, for sure. And if you aren't Christmas Ogre, right, then, you know, it's nice to have, certainly. But since you already have Festive Miracle, by and large, and if you want, you can even grab Redshift. Redshift is, I think, pretty, like, when Festive Miracle starts running out, Redshift will finish the rest of the acceleration for you, right? So, like, you don't need the extra Excel. Is it nice to have? Obviously, but currently stuck between borrowing Pasa or Fimo, basically where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, for this, I would borrow Pasa. I think Killer Tunes is gonna, on average, you're going to be happier that you have Killer Tunes and the power she gave you than Nimble Nav, most likely. Yeah. You would love to have both, but I would prioritize Pasa over, if you're bringing Fine for Nimble Nav anyway. If you can hit your wit without Fine, I would not bring Fine Mode like just for Nimble Nav over Pasa anyway. Instead of spending Ticket and Crystal to get 1 LB Fine Mode, she seems so nice in Mant. Yeah, I mean, so at 1 LB, she has a lot, like her functionality as a stat stick is essentially completed. Just make sure you can deal the race bonus without her, because the big difference with Fine Mo is when she hits 3, like the stat output of the card is basically, like, it's pretty similar at 0 LB and MLB, right? Friendship bonus is really high. She gets her wit bonus at 1 LB, and her priority is kind of ass the whole way through. This does matter. 25 to 35. It's like that is a noticeable jump for sure, right? But like a lot of the rest of it is kind of nice. Her race bonus is not so bad at 1 either, but just make sure that, yeah, you are losing out on, like, this might be a break point for you, where you might hit 50 with the MLB Fine Mo, but not without her. But she's totally usable at 1, right? 1 LB Fine Mo, make my Ogre deck 50 race bonus, but then I can borrow Pasa. Yeah. 1 LB Fine Mo is very usable at 1 LB, right? Like, she doesn't lose out on that much, really. Like, her TE is still, like, she is actually a pretty friendly card with how she's designed. She gets her wit bonus at 1. Her friendship bonus is super high the whole time. Her TE is super high the whole time. Her initial wit is high the whole time. Her friendship gauge is literally unchanged. Race bonus is the only thing that, like, well, race bonus and priority are the things that, like, notably they dip between 1 and MLB, but you can definitely use her at 1 LB. Honestly, and mood effects. Yeah, that's true. 30 mood effect is not nothing, right? 30, that's true. 30 mood effect is certainly not nothing. It's, if you have any other wit cards with mood effect, which, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you're running like Marvelous Sunday or something, she's like 55, right? Like, going from like 0 mood effect to 30 is something. Going from like 55 to 85 is a lot less. It's 10 effective TE between 1 and MLB always, because mood effect does not, like, mood effect has diminishing returns. Yes. Are you saying it's 10 effective TE to go from 0 to 30 on a training? Because mood effect scales linearly. Yeah? So, like, if I have, like, if the only thing affecting me is mood effect and I'm getting 10 from a training, if I have Fine Mo at 0 LB on the training, then I get 10. If I have Fine Mo at MLB, then I get 10 times 1.3, right? So that's where the 30% that you're, like, that's 30% mood effects. It's, I mean, it's way more than 10 TE, actually, right? Like, 10 extra TE would not give you this. Like, if you normally think that she also gives times 1.1, or no, 1.15, right? An extra 10 TE would be, so this is 14, if we take this to 1, and we make this 1.25, it's a lot less, right? Now, if you're talking about, like, it's, you know, if you're talking about having, like, a couple other cards on the trading that maybe get you up to like 80% mood effect already. And then you go to like 2.1, right? Or not 12.1, 2.1, right? So you go from 24, 1.8. It's like an extra. That is actually where it starts to be like an extra 10 TE. So I guess mood effect. I mean, this is assuming you are on. Oh no! This is not how mood effect works at all. I'm an idiot. Sorry, no. Sorry. So I always get this. I was like, that's really good. Mood effect is really good. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. The way it works is it's 1.2, right? It's times 1.2 times this, right? Like the mood, the actual mood is 1.2 for great, and then if you have 50% mood effect, it becomes 1.8. No, 1.3. Yeah. Sorry. So it's time. How would you do the math on this? Yes, thank you. 1 plus 2 times 1 plus bonus? 2. 1.2. 2.2. Oh, that's yes. Thank you. There you go. Jesus, I was fucking it up horrendously. Yeah, 1 plus 0.2 times 1 plus your bonus, like 1.5. There you go. Yeah. There we fucking go. So you put all of this in brackets. That is your mood impact, right? So if we're getting 10 from the thing, yeah. So 50% mood effect to take us to 13, instead of having none, which would be 12. If we already have her training effectiveness in here, right? So that one, if we made this would be 1.15 normally. With the mood effect, 1.3, it becomes 14.49. If instead we had an extra 10 training effectiveness, it becomes 14.15. Yeah. So even in its best case scenario, it is not 10 extra TE. I know I fucked the math up for a lot, but hold on for a second. Even in the best case scenario, it is not 10 extra TE. The best case scenario being she is the only card providing mood effect to training, right? She has 15 mood effect baseline at MLB anyway. If you want to count it even compared to her, like you're saying from 1LB to MLB, so we're adding 4 here and we're adding 30 there. So in that case, maybe like it goes from 1 point, so that's 13.32, and then we go to 1.3 and 1.15. So we go from 13.32 to 14.49. So I guess that is also a little less than 10%, right? It will take a lot to equal 10% TE. Yeah, like the 4% TE she gains and the mood effect altogether are still not 10% TE. And this is, again, the best case scenario where she's the only card on the training. If you had if you have Marvelous Sunday on here too, for example, this goes from being 1.15 and 1.11, like this, 14.54, to them being 1.85 and 1.15. 14.54, 15.75. Yeah, like again, the 4% TE is still 4% TE. But like, yeah, it's like 5% TE. Not nothing. It's like 5% TE, I think. Like if we isolate the mood effects only, like we just say this is 1.15, right? And this goes from 1.55, 15 roughly to 15.7. Yeah, it's like 5% TE. Assuming you're on great mood, which you should be a lot of the time, right? 0.7 on 15. It's a little less than 5% TE. That isn't nothing though, right? Like that's still something. But Find Mo is at pretty close. If you're okay on the race bonus, the biggest thing you're losing probably is this 10 priority, right? Because going from 25 priority to 35 priority is a bigger deal than going from like 90 priority to 100, right? You're gonna feel this a little more. But she's pretty fine motion. At 1LB, I might. I did not realize. I don't know why I thought her race bonus was 0 at 1LB. I wonder if it would be worth running over. What my deck? Because I do have I could bring her to 1LB right now and just leave her there forever. She probably might. Is she worth running over Marvelous Sunday? Like if I was running the actual Christmas Ogre deck, that is kind of stinky, right? I mean, but she does. But you give such nice hints. Ramp up, tail held high, hesitant pace. I don't think so. I don't think she's worth running over her. She's definitely not worth running over Nice Nature either. Anyone here know how fucked I am if I spend my crystal here and I get none light hellos for the event? Not sure if it works the same way where MLB R light hello is like decent, the same way that MLB R Rico was like totally usable, but If that's the case, then I assume you're not too fucked, but if not, you always can go to 200 for the pity, which you probably should anyway, because that banner has Agnes jacking it on it. But one spark aside for Light Hello, I haven't heard people talk about MLBR. Me neither, but doesn't necessarily mean it's not good. She's probably not worth using over. She's probably not worth using over Marvelous Sunday, or like she's better than Marvelous Sunday, but I don't think she's a ticket better than Marvelous Sunday. And Marvelous Sunday honestly has a lot of nice. Like she has more race bonus. Her output is a lot lower though, right? But even like some of her bad hints are good here. Like I kind of want Hesitant Pace Chasers. I kind of want Tail Held High and Ramp Up and Straightaway Adept. Those are obviously all her good ones. But like Hesitant Pace is actually good for once. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth bringing Fine. I don't think it's worth spending the ticket on Fine-Mo right now. Maybe later, but not for this CM in particular. Yeah. Right-handed is nice. Nimble Nav is nice, but I think we pass. And yeah, you Mog for sure. Alright, it's gonna be you Pasa in this slot. Hita-san. Who is gonna be the second speed card? I guess I do have a. Am I gonna bring 3 wits? No, probably not, right? Pasa is enough for power. I guess I am gonna bring a 3rd wit card. Is it? I mean, maybe? Oh yeah, I do remember thinking this. Yeah, I remember thinking that the way this deck is gonna end up working for Christmas Ogre is someone is gonna be there exactly for the purpose of what skills they give. And like Nimble Nav is pretty good in that sense, I guess. But I can just bring 0 LB Fine-Mo if that's the case. Conversely, I'm convinced to 1 LB Fine-Mo and just pray Light Hello is kind to me. I have everything I need and can just borrow her every run. Yeah. I mean, you can do that. Obviously, you know you're taking a risk there, but yeah, I think I can bring 0 LB Fine. If I'm bringing Fine-Mo just for her Nimble Nav, I think I can bring her at 0 LB probably, because like 10, 25, 5, right? Shinko Windy we can get us to 40. Pasa is 50, so this card doesn't even matter at all for the race bonus either, right? Pasa is 50, yeah, or 10 rather. Yeah. So 15, 25, 30, 40, and then Shinko Windy can go right here. And that's 50 race bonus base. So this 5th card is really only here for whatever skills it's providing and like some slight stat. And like 0 LB Fine-Mo is, I mean, well, with no wit bonus, it's certainly a lot worse. But like, I mean, if I want to bring her for Nimble Nav and shit, I can. Yeah. I think I'm actually fine bringing 0 LB Fine-Mo here. It's probably okay. Just for like the Nimble Nav right-handeds, potentially. It is right-handed, isn't it? Yes. I think that's right-handed. Yeah, okay, so now I almost talked myself into using the fucking ticket right here and now, but the wit bonus comes at 1 LB, so it's fine. Right-handed and Fall Runner? Is the Satsuki show fall? This isn't fall, is it? This is spring. No? Yeah, I was gonna say. Should be spring. Just saying? Yeah. What are you holding the ticket for? Whatever I want, basically. Right now I don't have an immediate use for it that is that meaningful. But it is the most useful unused, basically. And it does not have an expiration date. You know? If I find myself really needing a Creek dupe or something at some point, then I can do that. Fuck, man, I could probably... I mean, the voucher is... It has a limit, right? Like, it's not gonna... Like, new shit that comes out is not gonna be on it. Yeah, it's only until... Like, the newest thing on here will always be Madafaka. So I guess, like, it is a question of, like, really, at any point, am I going to want to use this on something that isn't Fine Motion or Super Creek? Like, probably not. I guess. That is a good point, actually. Yukino Bijin guaranteed Nimble Nav. Real and true. Like, is there ever going to come a time where I'm going to want one of these cards and it's not going to be Fine Mo or Super Creek? So is there any point in waiting? Like, the answer is probably not, but it's not certainly not, right? I don't know what they're gonna do with patches and shit, but I mean, they suddenly were like, oh yeah, King Halo gives you Umastan and Smart Falcon gives you Groundwork, right? So as long as it's not really that big of a benefit right now, I think I can save it for later. But it's likely going to... I mean, it's likely going to Fine Mo. Is that true? Is it going to... I don't know, honestly. There's a point to your argument that time maybe so far on the horizon that having 1LB Fine-Mo is probably still more value. You might be right. You might be right. There's a chance. It is true that, again, I think one thing that I have forgotten about this ticket is that it doesn't, like, it's not like a, oh, pick whatever SSR you want whenever, right? Like, it will always stop right here. It is interesting. Fine-Mo definitely is more useful to have generally than Creek, not just for Mance, but also just like in general. Considering I probably am gonna run Fine-Mo for this CM and for quite a few of them, 1LB Fine-Mo it's not so bad. It's a big jump from 0 to 1, which is what I would have to use right now. Ooh, that's actually an interesting question. Obviously, you're ass at 1LB, or at 0LB, I assume, right? What do you look like at 0LB? Like, what if because I want you for Killer Tunes, primarily, right? Yeah. You still have some pretty, but the race bonus is 5. But, I mean, if I bring MLB Fine-Mo, then if I can borrow MLB... Ooh. But you're much more niche. You still got your Crystal? No. You're much more niche. Like, it's like... You in the borrow slot is probably better because I'll want to have you more often. Yeah, so there's no... I think there is a thing where, like, for this CM in particular, it may be better to get her and then borrow MLB Fine-Mo. But, Crystal went to Nature? That's correct, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think I see your point. I think I do. I think in my pull plan, think about 1LB Fine-Mo for me is she upgrades basically every deck I have for Mance. I don't know. The problem with me is I don't know if she does that. Because I think if I was running 2... If I'm running 2... I guess, yeah, this is actually the deciding factor. If I'm running 2 Wit cards, do I want to run... Is my second one going to be Fine Motion? If I'm running a Pace Chaser, then certainly, right? Which I do sometimes. So for Miles CMs, for example, the answer will be yes. If I'm running 2 Wit cards, is one of them Fine Motion? For every Miles CM, the answer will be yes. If I'm running a late Surger, I mean, obviously one of them is pretty much, even if I'm running a Pace Chaser, one of the, like, Nice Nature is the first one always. The question becomes basically, I mean, I guess I do like to run Marvelous Sunday, but it is true that the power card with the 15 race bonus is also quite nice. And the stamina bonus, which can be nice for some of the, like obviously not in this CM, but in some CMs it could be nice. So like on longer CMs, it might be nice to have the Fine-Mo. On mile CMs, it might be nice to have the Fine-Mo. And on mediums, on some of the medium CMs, I probably am going to be running 3 wits. Ooh, okay. Right? On medium CMs, I'm probably running 3 wits cards anyway. A lot of the time. On mile CMs, if I'm running 2, one of them is going to be Fine-Mo, quite likely. Because I'm going to be running lots of paces on mile is what I usually do. And on long CMs, I might want to run the Marvelous Sunday power cards. And if I'm not going to run Marvelous Sunday as my second wit card, I definitely want to run Fine Motion as my second wit card. I am going to, even at 1LB, I probably will run her in almost every ace run that I do if I have her at 1LB. We got the spreadsheets. This game's more intense than I thought. This game is more intense than any fighting game I've ever played, Oregano. Do it. Do it. I'm convinced. I like it. I like the stock. I like the stock. I do like the stock. You know that? He knows the words of power. I do like the stock. I just thought about it. I'm like, for almost every CM, I'm probably going to want to run Fine Motion. At least some of the time, if not all of the time. And this... And, like, the borrow slot is pretty heavily... Like, I could always just borrow Fine-Mo, but, like, obviously, while borrowing MLB is still nicer, it would be nice to free up the borrow slot for some other shit, right? Real I play Fake Go, it's a pain sometimes. The evil and intimidating gold ship showing up to my fine mo level up. Real and true. 6-7% support bonus. She's very nice in Manta, maybe blaspheming. From a man perspective, I might rather her MLB than Kita-san Black. I think you're blaspheming a little bit, but I think it depends. If you have one of, if you have NTR or Madafaka MLB, then I think you could get away with running both of them and no KSB, for sure. But I mean, depends on if you have one of those MLB already, I guess. Kita-san is still very good, though. Like, even then, it's like, to be fair, I also ran KSB the horse, and she already can't run the card. That's like her, but yeah, but that's her biggest weakness, genuinely. Because you have to remember that Kita-san is not just a really good speed stat stick. She also just gives you the best mid-race velocity skill in the game. Right? And mid-race velocity skills are probably... I mean, they're the second best class of skill in the game? Probably? Like, only following behind, like, acceleration. And, like, even then, that's starting to flip. Like, acceleration skills were definitely better than velocity skills in, like, the beginning of the game. As we go further and acceleration starts to just get handed out in a lot of more random places, like, acceleration ults become a lot more common and stuff like that. Key inheritable excel skills? Yeah. Like, as we get further on in the game's lifespan, it starts feeling a lot like mid-race velocity is the most important quality of skill in the video game. And Kita-san just gives you one that works for every style, for every track, forever. So, you know. I don't think that MLB Fine-Mo is as good as MLB Kita-san Black, probably. But I see what you're getting at. She is very nice to have. She's very nice to have, and I've been convinced. I'm convinced. I'm a convinced guy. Anyway, one parent run in 3 hours. Pretty good. Pretty good. Average Uma stream activities. I'm probably going to go do more parent runs later, but first I have to go hang out with a buddy of mine for a little bit. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more Uma, where maybe we'll actually just play the game a bunch instead of spending 3 hours doing other shit. Night, indeed. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck on apartment and stuff. Oh, actually, some good news on that. Nothing is set in stone yet, but we did have to apply. We had to do like a little rental application, and it seems like that has been accepted. So, next step is looking over a 30-page lease, making sure it doesn't sell away our human rights when we sign it. And then we fucking move in June, probably. So, fun times. Very fun times. Have AI read the lease. I mean, certainly you could go over it. Like, I would not use that. I would read it myself, too. You know what I mean? I would read it myself, too, for sure. But yes, so good news on that front. Should be fun. The whole apartment hunt ended up going pretty smoothly. We found a place that we liked in just a couple weeks. And so we love to see it, for sure. AI would sell your soul? I mean, if it drafted the lease, oh yeah. I'm not signing any lease that it drafted, but I don't think it drafted the lease. Oh, fuck, I guess I can't know, huh? It's okay, we'll figure it out. But yes, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.